What we do here is go back.
Check, check, check. 1 2 1 2. Check. 1 2 1 2. Yo. Check, what's going on, everybody? How you feeling out there in the world on this beautiful Sunday? It feels good to be alive. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show, streaming across the world, all over the globe, to places unknown, as Waves continues on a tear of tears, like you would never have believed. That's why I have it on right now. Shout out to wherever you are in the world. Indonesia. Shout out to my peoples in Indonesia. I've tutored people in Indonesia. I've tutored people in Malaysia. Shout out to all my peoples around the world. Toronto. We got peoples up in Canada. We got peoples everywhere. We got peoples in, let me go through the list. I know we got people in Michigan. We got people Florida, California, LA. We got people in the Canary Islands. We got people in Portugal. Shout out to Portugal. Shout out to everybody in my group, man. Love y'all. Shout out to Cali. Shout out to Bosnia, right? My man BS Social Swap. You from Bosnia? Am I wrong with that? Did I come up with that? Do I hear an amen? Do I hear an amen? Do I? I ain't Louis Farrakhan, man. Jesus. Anyway, but yeah, man, it's good to be alive. It's good to be here. It's good to be streaming with you guys. Thank you so much for coming in. Hit that like button. But yeah, man. You know, what a day, man. What a day. Boom. Yeah. Okay, check it out. Lot to talk about. So base rebases, man. So it's gonna keep. This is what it does. Okay, but you get more base. So you just gotta rock it out. But let me explain what's going on with that later on. Waves 860. Why did I sell at 810, right? But hey, a good trade is a good trade. But this thing is just bullish. Continuing to be bullish. I mean, you could open up a futures trade as we speak. The Stokes are about to pop. This is about to go. We're good to go. Let's check the 15-minute for you. That's still got room. When things are bullish, you'd be surprised how much room you can get out of a Stoke like that. You say we get to my target here at 879. Very easy. But 860 is a good time. Take some profit. Right now, you would be at the target of this bull flag if you're in waves right now. One of my favorite calls that I ever made on my channel. Please, if you're new to the channel, you can join my Telegram. In my Telegram, I give announcements based off of my TA. Me and my team, too. I have a group of people in this group. Amazing group of people. I'm telling you. Keep me going every day. That's why I show up every single day. But here you can see the calls as it were. Right here, 12:38 p.m. Should show the date, because this was a couple days ago. This was December 3rd, okay? It's now December 6th. On December 3rd, we gave you the call here. We gave you the trade. Entry is now. Gave you the stop loss for 6%, which never got hit. Gave you the target at 10:05 for 41% gains. We're still on our way to the target, okay? Stay vigilant. Stay with the lifers. There's a reason why we see these things happening right here. This is what we do for a living. I'm a crypto lifer. You know, if you're gonna do something, or you're gonna learn something, or you're gonna hang out with someone, you should hang out with the person that does it all the time. Like if you're into motorcycles, you go to the motorcycle shop to get your bike fixed, because that guy, why? He's an expert. That's what he does every single day, right? Same thing here, man. I do this every single day. If I was deaf, dumb, and blind, I'd still be able to tell you something. You know what I'm saying? Thank God I'm not. And, you know, I don't mean to say anything about people who are. It's rude, right? I shouldn't say that. I'm getting big, and I don't want to disrespect anybody. Anyway, you guys know what I'm saying. I don't mean to be rude. If you are one of those, I love you, and it doesn't mean you can't achieve it. The most great things on earth. Anyway. Yeah, well, I could show you how to farm Ethan base right now, honestly, and then you could watch that, you know. Let me just turn off my Discord. Let's take a look at Bitcoin, though. The thing that everybody wants to know. What is Bitcoin doing? And where are we going with Bitcoin? Because it seems hard to place. So let's take a look at it. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day on this beautiful Sunday. Thank you so much for joining. Please hit that like button, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when I post my next video. Don't be shy. Hit the link down into the Telegram. Become a lifer. Join in. Okay, so now to me, see, this is what you do. This is what I do anyway. So I was working all day on this 15-minute, checking it out, you know. Had a bit of a bowl, almost a cup and handle if you really want to see a big handle. Giant cup and handle going right now is kind of what my mind sees at the moment. I'm just having that beginner's mind. So we're gonna, as a group, we're just gonna like together go through this and see what we feel, you know. And this is what TA is. It's like there's a little bit of creativity. That's why everyone says it's more of an art than it is of science. And it really is an art more than it is a science. And I truly, being like a rap artist and being an artist, like I feel the TA is an art as well. And like everyone has their flair or their flick, and everyone's chart has a little something or a little different way, right? No one's charts are exactly the same color wise. Everyone expresses themselves a little differently. I like the solid black background in contrast, you know. I like my green lines. Other people like white lines. Other people like to use the white background. You know, I don't, it just, so anyway, truly an art, TA. So when we're looking at this right now, you know, do we go here and say we fell through? I kind of like this. And that gives me, I like to see the basis here. I'm going off the clumps. Also, you can see clear, like, there's bullish divergence. Bullish divergence tends to go with the bottom of the pattern. Think about it. That's what creates the pattern, is the bullish divergence. It's like the chicken or the egg. You know, you keep realizing that. This is a philosophy. The more you understand the philosophy, the more that you're able to figure this stuff out, you know? Okay, so check it out. Yeah, if you stay tuned towards the end, I'm going to show you how to make 200% a year on your money. Do you want to make 200% a year on your money for at least the first 3 months, guaranteed, locked in? Then you should stay to the end of this, and I will teach you how to farm, okay? Show you what's going on. So stay tuned to the end if you want to learn how to make 200% on your money. That'll be the gem that'll keep you locked in to go through the TA. Make you have to learn all this TA. You have to go through the hard work to get to the fun stuff, okay? Have some water. I'll give you a moment. If you don't have some water, please go get some water. Make sure you drink water, hydrate. Don't drink anything else. Don't be drinking soda. Don't be drinking nonsense. Put a little lemon in some water. That's all you need. That's all you need. Don't play games with your body. The more you drink water and take care of yourself, the better trader you'll be. Eating right is part of trading. I believe that. You want to have a healthy mind state. Okay. Do you have a channel on Telegram with just TA? Yes, we do. We do. It's Crypto Lifer Trading Room. Honestly, there I don't like people like last night. Someone was talking and swearing, and that's not my thing. I delete that. And if you start going in there and just like, if you go in there and you start just airing your dirty laundry and stuff like that, I'm gonna just kick you out of the group. I hate to say that. I don't mean to be rude, and I haven't kicked anyone out, but like, I'm just not into like, I don't know. I don't like a lot of swearing. I don't like someone saying F this and F that. That's not my thing, because you have to remember, like, I'm trying to create a place. Like, there could be a 10-year-old kid, 12-year-old kid trying to learn. I don't want him coming in my room and going through that. And there could be a woman, a religious lady, someone I know is a religious person. A bunch of people are religious in my group, and like, they're not into that. And so I want my group to be a respectful, awesome place for everybody. So as it grows, I am seeing that, like, you know, I want it to stay in the same Crypto Lifer groove. You know what I'm saying? Or they will just relaunch the live and upload and get to the end for the 200% gain. Yeah, they may. But you know what? Some people aren't that smart. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so check. Some people aren't that smart. So check it out. Bitcoin coiling up. In my opinion, it's about to break out. Now, yes, it could break up or down. Looks like we could give it a symmetrical triangle. You know what I'm saying? So what we do is we're just going to hold control. You're going to take a bar from here. And that's going to give you your same target, because, you know, why remeasure? And that's what we're looking at, guys. Okay? This is what we're looking at. This thing right here. 19,000. 17,471, which wouldn't be that bad, right? Would make a strange double bottom pattern here, you know? But we could also bring this into a long cup and handle. Who's to say it's not, right? And you could take like a neckline. I'm just being creative. This is what I'm doing. I'm being creative right here. Okay. I'm playing with the TA. I'm using what the TA is giving me. You know what I'm saying? I'm using what the TA is giving me. Now I see something else as well, okay? is another thing. I'm being even more creative now. I'm letting my mind just really go where it needs to go. Okay, we got this going. Interesting, right? Did anyone see this? Did anyone talk about this? Has anyone mentioned this? I don't think so. And it could be outrageous, but it's here. It's a channel. Let's look at it on the 4 hour. See, it is a channel, right? Look at that. We could even do this too and say, you know what? It was fell out. There you go. Broadening wedge. Up, down, up. Come back down to the pattern, which would hit the same target. Interesting, right? Let's take a look at this. This was supposed to pop last night. See what's going on. See this little rejection here? We got to watch that. Want to make sure this kicks back up. This could open back up. If this open backs up, you can see just another whole dump area just like that. So we got to look for that. I'm going to be looking closely at that MACD on the 4 hour and the 1 hour. 1 hour wants to go though. Look at that. Stokes look great. 1 hour for Bitcoin looking very, very nice. And we're at the end of the pattern. I'm still in a Bitcoin long. A very large one too, so to speak. No leverage, just a very large spot trade. Probably should use 2 to 3x on that one. Honestly, just why not, right? Just it would be the same basic trade with liquidation rate. Anyway, so here we go. Bitcoin on the 1 hour looking juicy. And if you want to enter a trade, this is how I do it. You can do whatever you like, but if you'd like to know how the crypto lifer does it, let me bring this music down a little bit. If you'd like to know how I do it, I basically make sure I'm bullish on the time frames that matter to me. Okay, and it would be nice to be bullish on all time frames. To me, the daily looks pretty bullish. Stokes are double bottoming. It looks like the MACD is losing its bearish momentum. It looks like, honestly, I like to zoom into oscillators as well. Looks like we're going to form somewhat of a double bottom. We haven't made a curve yet though. Could be some more downside. You see that for the daily? But you know what? We're front running. Hopefully, if a pink bar comes up today or tomorrow, it's a big sign. And if this curls up, that would be a double bottom on the MACD. Very bullish. We also have somewhat of a bullish sign here, in my opinion, on the RSI. RSI is in a nice pattern as well. You know, it went off of 55, came back up. Seems to be forming like a double bottom there too of its own. Forming bullish tones in my opinion. So we also see the stochastics coming up and rounding up for a double bottom. So to me, that's bullish. Bullish so far, right? Then we can see the daily pattern too. Could be a cup and handle. You know, it looks more apparent now that could easily be a cup and handle. Right? So there's your scenario. It's possible that we break out here, but it's also possible we break down. We shall see it very, very soon as we get close, because we're getting very close. So, but so far so good for the daily. Not, you know, we're getting some mixed signals. We could get extended on the MACD, but we are making some double bottom patterns that could propel us up. So is that also enough to bring us, is this stochastic down on the daily and that down to bring us back down to the pattern? Are we going to double bottom there? If we double bottom at 17.5, I would load up pretty hard. I'll be honest right now. If we double bottom down there at 17.5, that would be your chance of chances to snatch a fat bag right there. Oh my gosh. Because even if we dropped, honestly, down to 13 or 14, I feel like it would be on a wick and we'd climb back up within a couple days at the most, back to 15, 16. You would never be down for more than a month if you did that. And at the same time, I just feel like there's a big chance that we just get the bounce on the double bottom. So this is our options, man. Symmetrical, we have to just play it. Symmetrical triangle. Now let's take a look at the old 4 hour. 4 hour is a big player in the game. Let's see what the 4 hour wants to tell us. Whatever the 4 hour says, that's what we're gonna be on. Okay, so to me, that's a beautiful pattern. Like, that pattern is just gorgeous. You know, it looks so nice. It's really pretty. It's definitely wedged up in there. Now, if I open the pattern a little bit on the 4 hour and we hit that, I really just don't feel doing that. To me, it was like, you know, if you look at other time frames, you can see like it looked like they just tried to dump on you, get everybody wicked out. Now we wicked off the bottom already. You see that? So we have touched the bottom of the pattern once, twice, 3 times. Okay. Now we wicked again. Now wicks usually tell you something. We have a big wick here. We're on our way up. Big wick here. We should be on our way up. Big wick here. We're on our way up. Wick here. We're on our way up. And the same thing, you know. Now this is a doji candle here. This is a doji. It's basically a star doji. It means indecision. And that bears watching as well, because it means we could go up or down on the dojis. Let's check the visible range. It's a pain in the butt, so I don't put it on all the time, but it's nice just to throw in there once in a while. Now, once you like an indicator, you can star it, and then you can have it in your favorites, and that's just, you know, something you can have, you know. It's like visible range, boom, there I go, alphabetical order, and all my little favorite things, my Bollinger Bands, different little things that I like to use. Okay. So yeah, look at that. Bunch of buy sell orders right here. We're pretty tight right now. It seems like that's pretty crazy. So look at that. That's where we have the most, and we're about 50-50, a little more to the good side. 50-50 though. It's close. It's close. So I don't know. I'm still gonna stay long until I'm not. Until this drops out of the pattern. If it drops out of the pattern, then I'm not long. I have my stop loss at break even at 1884. Worst comes to worst, it just is what it is, right? And then I pick it back up. So no risk trade. Been in it for a couple, you know, almost 24 hours now at this point, and we're gonna go from there. But I will disclose I'm still in a Bitcoin long, and I'm watching this triangle very, very closely. 1 hour looks juicy. Okay. Let's take a look at the RSI. Just giving you guys like the complete health of this. Now, no real bullish divergence. Just marking that. No, pretty good. Everything seems right. Interesting. We could fill this pattern. The lowest we can go again, 18,900 now. So that's the lowest we could really go, because we'd have to come down to the edge of the pattern. That would bring us here, 18,009, you know. I could even put some support and resistance lines here. It looks like we respected it there. We respected it there. So, I'm sure if I go back in time, someplace it mattered. So Bitcoin, man. So what did we do for you so far today? Well, for Bitcoin, what I think is we created 2 things. We created a possible cup and handle scenario. We also created a possible, you know, broadening wedge. Some type of, you know, that we could be in this channel, which is, you know, I'm not saying it's guaranteed. I'm just putting out ideas here to keep your mind open. Beginner's mind. That should be the beginner's mind trading school. And then here we go this too. We're definitely in a bull pennant, and we take, all you have to do is take the target, the length of the pole, you know. So boom, not doing anything too crazy here, and that got me all the way up there to 22,000. Exact target of that, it's crazy. We're gonna say 22,200, 222200, 22200. Yeah, 222 zeros, 222 000. Anyway, $22,200 is the possible target. Honestly, if it breaks up out of there, symmetrical triangle target, 20,800. If we break down, possible target here is 17,500. So that's why the bullish, the update right there. 22 trigger for pullback. Yeah, it's very possible. Okay. Do you have a channel on Telegram? Yes, we do. Or will they just rewatch a lot? Yeah. Do you think good to do 1K USD with 20x leverage after it breaks out? and hold it. Honestly, I mean, this is this isn't financial advice. You gotta get yourself a financial advisor. Do your own research. When I use anything about 34x leverage so far, I've not used more than like, you know, 300, 400, 500 bucks at the very most. At the very most. So I mean, it's up to you. That's something you have to understand. Now, I would say I only risk 1% of my portfolio per trade. So, you know, if you have basically if you have 100 grand, then you could put $1,000 on a leverage trade, because that means if you lost the whole 1,000, you would only lose 1%, and you could make 100 of those trades before you lost 100 grand. I teach that's risk management. So if you need that type of risk management, or you think you need a mentor, hit me up in Telegram and DM me, or talk to anyone in the Telegram group. We do tutoring there, one-on-one. So if you need something like that, let me know. I'll teach you proper risk management. I'll teach you how to go in and out of trades. I'll teach you where to entry and exit. I'll teach you how to use divergences to your advantage. I have a leverage trading boot camp where I sit with you for about an hour straight, where I teach you where all the entries are and why. I explain them. We even try to make a live leverage trade if the task is at hand, to show you the example in real time. I have a system that works well. My students that implement it and use it with discipline are able to make profits. So you let me know if that's something you're interested in, if you want to take it seriously to the next level. Anyway, let's keep moving on here into the other tickets for the day. But I think Bitcoin's in a good place right now. Okay, we're looking at all the time frames. 1 hour looks hot to trot. So if it was going to do anything, it looks like it's going to break out. You know, I would say the opposite if we were going to curl down like this. So look, we have the Stokes looking okay, the RSI looking cool. Even if you look at the RSI, let me throw something your way. Look at this. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Look at that. Inverted head and shoulder on the RSI. Boom, baby, boom. You know, sometimes you can't see it here, but it's there. We even got it here. Look. Head, shoulder, shoulder, right shoulder, right? And I think I posted this last night. This is an idea. Inverted head and shoulder right here for Bitcoin with the neckline to break out. So you can even just understand this idea. I'm throwing out all these ideas at you, but these are bullish patterns. So I'm just taking what the chart gives me, right? I'm not trying to say I'm bullish or I'm not. I'm just taking what the chart gives me. If we do break out of here, just a temporary target would bring us, like, you know, maybe into this range too. Probably up to that same resistance. That's got to be what, 9,500, right? You know it is. Okay, 95, 75, like 9,800 region. That whole area, that 98 rejection, which would take us up. So are we going to get rejected again at 98? Sell walls, you know, we'll see what's going on. ORN popped, flagging now. Is that on Binance? Probably is, because you don't give me anything that's not on Binance. Origin, is that Origin protocol? Is that what it is? I think it is, right? ORN. I need to get like a good night's sleep tonight, man. I've been doing those like naps in like the middle of the night. Oh, it's been horrible. It's been horrible. And I'm like a guy who really likes to sleep. But these markets, man, I'm telling you, like one night I was in waves and look at this thing, 850. It's not stopping. This is insanity. It went all the way up right now to 860, 62. Wow. I got in last night at like 811 and I ended up with my stop loss at break even because things just looked kind of strange for the alts, you know, for a second. Dominance looked like it was heating up and I couldn't really place it, I'll be honest. And I stopped myself out at near break even. Wow. Would have made a boatload. So this is it, man. You know, like I'm not perfect too. These are the stories of a crypto lifer. That's why you come here. It's the stories of a crypto lifer. Like I'm not trying to hide. This is the ups and downs. Now this is making the steps, in my opinion, for some, or that could possibly be a shoulder, head, and a shoulder too. Shoulder, head, and a shoulder for waves. I don't know. We're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see. Another idea is this. This is what I've been doing lately, is just kind of toying with, you know, concepts, just to help and see how they play out. You know, it looks like the MACD wants to curl up, so this would make more sense. The Stokes do want to come down. Okay, let's see right here. Look, you'll see Stokes come down, this comes up, come down, come down, come down. You know, there's a chance maybe they roll like something like, see how this one rolls in the middle? But we'll see. 851 for Waves. But Waves has done an some amazing moves. Look at this thing. Just parabolic, actually, really. Let's look at it on the 15. Might give us a real good. Wow, look at it. Oh yeah, so now it's gonna hit price discovery. Are you kidding me? This is it. So this is it. Let's look at back on the 4 hour. Is that really? Let's look at on the 12. I mean, for Tether, I mean, this is price discovery for Waves. That was this all-time high right here. So it's about to do it. It's about to do something absolutely amazing. I think Waves could even start the altcoin rally. You know, because it seems it's just defying the odds of what Bitcoin. It's just saying, you know what, Bitcoin, you can do this and this. I'm gonna do me. Like, it just started defying. It was with the Bitcoin pattern. It was with everything else. And then finally, it just said, you know what, I'm gonna just do my own thing. I don't think my love affair with Waves is over yet, honestly. I got a good chunk of this move, you know, so I'd like to get some more. You know, I like getting some of these big run-ups because then at least you feel like substantiated, you know. It's like, okay, I didn't hodl a coin for months, but you know what? I threw in a fat chunk and got a payday on it. You know, I literally did the same thing with Waves last night. Got stopped out of break even last night. This is the moon mission. I know, isn't that crazy? Isn't that weird? Me and you were on the same thing, man. That's crazy. I just knew not to give up on Waves. My brain was like, don't give up on that. Like, don't sleep on Waves, man. Like, and I was like, okay. And then it fell down like here, and I was like, oh, that's it. Like, and I stay. And the crazy thing is too, I stay up till 3:30 in the morning. Like, I try to push it, and I just double check the chart, and finally I tell myself, you know, I gotta. And it's always when I like release, like, and like hit that, put my phone down, and next thing you know, I wake up in the morning, I'm like, and I go into the chart and I see the time, and I'm like, man, like 40 minutes later, everything just explodes, and I had to go to sleep. And it's funny. It still looks very bullish right now. Look, 12 hour. It's extended a little bit, but it's got more room to move. You know, there's only a couple green bars. The Stokes are up here though, but that's natural. It looks like we may just kind of make a little bull flag here. This is its all-time high. We're looking at it here in the USDT pair, that green line that I have. So it really just poked at its all-time high, honestly. And we're gonna see what happens with Waves, but this is monumental for Waves. This is a big deal. So yeah. Now for some reason Bitcoin was scaring me, so I left my stop at break even. Same thing with me. Bitcoin was acting. It went all the way to 245. Then it was swinging, and I was like, and I kept looking at the MACD, and it didn't. And I was like, you know what? You know how like when the MACD is about to cross, then you wake up in the morning and it extended, and it just let go on the left side, you know, on the bottomed out. It just let it through, and I'm like, no. I looked at it too, man. But you know what? What we did do is we didn't give back our gains that we made, because the last few days were good for me. I don't know about you guys. Last few days were some of the best trading I've had in a while. Really, really good trading. So I'm happy for that. Now, I have a lot to talk about today too. It's more of like a Sunday day where we get laid back. I kind of give you guys more opportunities. We talk more about kind of what I'm doing and what I think is cool to do and what are possibilities. You know, I saw bearish divergence on the 1 minute and took profit. Very good. Keep using your divergences to take profit. See what he just said? I love what he just said. Now, he took a tutoring session with me, And look what he just said. I saw bearish divergence on the 1 minute and took profit. He already is using the proper terminology. He's speaking. I just I love that. I love that. I love that. Yeah, I killed it yesterday, so it is what it is. Exactly. You know, like I went in on sushi. I think I made nice 250 on sushi. Made a nice 1100 on waves. Like, come on, a couple days. So, and it was so much more. Like, and I could have made so much more. And I'll be honest, there's still a voice in my head telling me, oh, you should have done better. You should have done better. You could have done better. And you know what? Like, we have to mantra those voices away and tell ourselves, like, that's nonsense. That's an absolute nonsense. Like, and you have to tell yourself you aren't given tomorrow. So who cares if you could have done better? You did good today. You did good right now. The more Zen we use, which is like to be in the moment, the better off we are. The more we don't, because you know what it is too? When I made an awesome realization with you guys. The second we make a trade and we get upset that there was more, number one, we actually tell the universe that we're unhappy and ungrateful. So there's a lack. We send lack out, and you basically attract what you think about. No lie. So if you think of lack, you will attract more lack into your life. That's exactly how it works. So if you sit there and whine about a trade that you should have made money on, because you only made 500 and you should have made 7, or you only made 600 and you could have made, $2,000. Oh well. You know what you're doing there is you're projecting negative energy into the future. You're living in the past immediately instead of going, what's the next trade I could use this money on? What's the next opportunity? I just had a good opportunity that worked out. What's the next good opportunity I can use that will work out? And never even going the other way. Just never going the other way. Being like, score, win, move on. Score, win, move on. Why are we beating ourselves up for wins? Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And this will create the feeling of FOMO to go in and go back in and starting to make the bad decisions, losing trades, getting into that bad way again, and then turning yourself into a monster. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we don't want to do here at Crypto Lifer. We want to basically stay on track, stick to the system, and keep doing what everybody do. Thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate that. Hit that like button. 16 likes. 25 people watching, man. Thank you so much for... Wow. Crypto has bought me to take my money. Crypto has bought me to take my money. Has taught me. Yeah. Has taught you to take your money. Crypto has taught you to take your money. Yeah. I got you. Yeah, for sure. You just know, man. And you know what? Like XRP. I'm not saying it's... We're going to look at XRP in a second, too. Okay, now, look. Crypto total market cap, excluding Bitcoin. This is the altcoins. Looking really good. Ascending triangle, man. Bullish, especially coming into, a lot of rumors. I do have 2 possible scenarios. If we break down, and there's what if Bitcoin floods just go so high, and then these just bleed to the ground, right? And we get all the way back to 150 billion, and we lose 25% of the market cap, and then everything's on sale in January, and then from there it's like, now I don't honestly, looking at the waves pump and seeing the market cap kind of stabilize around 550 in total, which we're going to take a look at too. I don't know. I'm using my TA, and the TA tells me we're at the bottom of the trend line, and we should go back up, at least back up to 212 billion. So there's about 10 billion coming to us in the next few days. That's what it says. Look at the 1 hour, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Maybe in a day. What up, Eddie DC? Shout out to everybody on the live stream on a Sunday, man. J Supreme 23, Jesse B, Frankie Rodriguez, my man, Brad Wade, BS Social Swap, my dude, Ross Bush, my man, 007 MP5, J Supreme again, my dude, Yeet Deet, I like that. Do you think it's Yeet Deet? Yeet Deet. XRP Musa, the Musa kid. Don't get mused up. Theo Wrench, Eddie DC. Yo, greetings to everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Hit that like button. It will attract more like-minded people like us. Bring them into the stream. So check it out. Check it out. I do see Bitcoin. I do see this total market cap of the altcoins. Right? This is crypto total market cap excluding Bitcoin. It's called Total 2 if you ever want to graph it. Let me see if I can get that watermark there. Total 2. See that? That's all you got to do. Total 2. Crypto market cap exclude Bitcoin. Calculated by TradingView. Which I think does a pretty dang good job of doing that. Let's take a look at the 15-minute. Just want to see the health of the pattern. I want to see what's going on in this pattern. What do I see? I see an inverted head and shoulder. Head, shoulder, shoulder. Possible breakout here, break back down. Then another one. Little mini one. Head, shoulder, shoulder. This is looking bullish to me. Coming off the bottom of the pattern, 1 touch, 2 touch, still doing its thing. I made this green line. Look, bounce, bounce, bounce. Look what we did here. We bounced. Support for the total market cap here at 199, $200 billion, 200 bills. We bounced off it here again. I'm seeing a trend as well. Look at the trend. I mean, it's the bottom of this line, but it's a beautiful trend. Until we break that trend, I'm bullish. We could come back down. If we do bounce down, we could come back down to 201. It's okay. So there's a chance we come back down, we meet the pattern. But if we start breaking up above the pattern now, then we're on our way back to the top of the pattern at the very least. Then we could come back down, and I think we'd bounce off this line here at 206. So we'd go up to like 211, 212, come back to 206. So happy. What's up, Desmond? So this is key what I'm giving you guys here, man. This is like the overall health of all the altcoins. If you don't understand, that's what I'm giving you guys. I'm showing you, this is all the altcoins put together on the chart. And all the money that's coming in and out of them. It does follow Bitcoin very closely, but it has its own little tiny little moves. Now let's get into total. Total is the whole market cap, including Bitcoin and everything else. Now total's got a little more juice to it. Total is on a little more of a tear here. You can see same pattern, but a little more of an uptrend. Okay, it's in more of a rising wedge, honestly, which is a 68% chance of a break to the downside. So could the total market cap take a dump on us? If it does, come back down to support all the way at $474 billion, okay? Scary to think about, it is. I'm sorry to bring it up, but I'm just showing you this is possible. These are possibilities. These break down 68% of the time. Now we are at the bottom of the pattern, and if we take a look at like a larger time frame, if we're at the bottom of the pattern with an oscillator swinging up, usually that's going to tell you that the bottom of the pattern has been met. Let's also take a look if we can find some divergence. The divergence is also going to be here in the same place. And if there's divergence, that also gives me a good sign that maybe we can work our way out of this pattern. Now look, we have a swing down in price, but we have a swing up here. This tells me that we can be bullish on altcoins. Now see how you can do this now? Now I know we can load up on some altcoins, in my opinion, because I know that we have the bullish divergence. It's now been confirmed on the 15-minute, which is great. Sometimes you have to even go further back. 800 USD worth of Bitcoin at the current price, and it hits 28K. How will you calculate that? Easy. You want to calculate it? Simple. You basically would take Bitcoin right now, which is at what, like 19,200, let's just say. Okay. So you take 280K. This is exactly what you do. Very simple, 280,000. You divide it by 19,200. You get 14 times your money, and you times it by 1,000. And you would get $14,583. And look, 0.33333333. And see how I tell you guys that the 333 follows me around wherever I go constantly? Yeah, he just gave me a number. I used it. Of course, the 333 comes out. And I've been saying it to everybody on the live stream. I've been saying it all the time now. But it's insane how much it happens. Like, it happens, like, and I feel like someone is tracking me or I'm in a video. It's very strange. It gets to the point where I don't know what else to say. It happened on my tutoring last night. It's happening again out of nowhere. It's just weird to me. I don't know what to say. I just let it go at this point. I let it go at this point because I don't know what else to say. If I put $100 into base and it's at 1,000x, how do I calculate that? Well, it's easy. You have $100,000. You have 100 1,000 times. right? So you have 100 bucks and you have it 1,000 times. So 100 times 1,000, and that's easy. It's $100,000. Okay, see that? I hope you did that, and congratulations if you did. Yeah, tomorrow would be good if you can, or when you get back. Got you, brother. How do you calculate on spot, for example? Okay, so check it out. Check it out. So we see the bullish divergence here on the total market cap. This is the total market cap of all cryptos. To me, that's amazing. That means that the bottom of this pattern is respected. Let me show you two again. Here it is again. You have a sharp decline, and you see two types too. You have large and small. You have this whole section here, which is bullish divergence. But you actually have this section here too, which is bullish divergence right here. Because you have swing low and swing low going like this. And if you go into the oscillator, just take those tiny little swings, you have it swinging up too. So this is double bullish divergence. Okay. And yeah. So this tells me that that is the bottom of the pattern, and that I think that we're good to go into alts. Honestly, the whole market looks like it's going to go up. And this is also tells me that Bitcoin is bullish. So we're now kind of really digging deep into what's going to go down. And now as the crypto lifer, I can kind of look you in the eye and say, you know, there's a big chance that this pattern plays out and gets to the top of this pattern, which brings the total market cap to back to 576. Well, we were there. We were there November 30th. We went all the way up to 580, man. We were about to hit $600 billion, which was like, wow, like things were getting a little crazy. But we're not far there again, and we're showing signs of support with bullish divergence. Okay, let's take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hour really wants to rock. We zoom into this oscillator. It is doing that like little duck head, but look, if we really look at it, it's curving back up. Right? Look at that. So to me, it's about to blast. So we might have a big week. This is what this is telling me, that we're about to have a big week. A big week. Not as amazing as this. This was a run and a half. But I mean, if the market cap goes up by 4%, it's gonna be some money, man. Yeah, it should just look like the Bitcoin chart. I mean, because Bitcoin's 68% of it. That's why it's exactly what you said is exactly right. You know, because it's the Bitcoin dominance being presented here. That's what we're looking at, is the Bitcoin dominance. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, and ETH as well, because it's gonna move in the same patterns. This is Lend. It is a double top here on Lend. Might want to take a retracement down to support. Also, this is possible a head and shoulder pattern as well. So some bearish signs for Lend. We also see the bearish divergence. It may have played out already. Swing up to swing up, swing down to swing down. Lend went on a run and a half. It blew up from 55 low, really around local low 55, 51 on that, and then just broke all the way out to the 90s. I mean, basically damn near 100%. So Lend, man, unbelievable run for Lend. Let's just take a look at the run Lend went on. If you got into these wicks, and you'd be like, well, how did you get into these wicks? Well, there was guaranteed bullish divergence in there. And I teach this for a living, like straight up. This is what I teach for a living. It's almost like basic, like you know, it's the same patterns over and over again. Okay, you go into the 15-minute. We'll see where Lend got smashed down right here. And I don't care what any master or teacher tells you, you know, use the you can use always, I use candles. You can use candles or you can use wicks. It really seems to play out no matter what. And then look at here, you have the uptrend in the RSI, and you have it flat here, and that's exaggerated. That's exaggerated bullish divergence. Okay, if this went to infinity and this went to infinity and they hit, you got divergence, my friends, and this would help you get into the trade. Again, you have another one, and you could use the 15-minute to enter these. You don't even have to get as crazy as I do and get into the 1 minute and get insane, you know. And these are great leverage trades. This is how you do them. You take my leverage trading boot camp, this is it. I'm about to put a video out and sell it for about, I don't know, like 20 bucks. And it's going to be like a 20-minute, 30-minute leverage trading boot camp video. I'm going to sell it. It's going to be one trading course. But I'm telling you what, man, it's going to basically just center on leverage trading and really get anyone who wants to get a good leverage trader, just show them how to maximize profits, how to get in and out, do what they got to do. Yes, thanks for sharing your calculations. This dude just said 0.01 times 280,000 equals 4 million. So he's trying to say that he has less than one of something that's worth 280 grand, and he's going to end up with $4 million. Come on, man. T-Fuel moving. Now, I got stopped out of that last night. You can't really even use a stop loss anymore, man. It's like it's starting to get annoying. Gotta do it, though. Gotta do it, because you know what? You wake up one morning on a dump, lose a fat chunk because you thought you were the man. Yeah, getting a little pump here in the 1 minute. All right, give me some tickers that you guys want me to go over. Let me know. Oh yeah, I want to talk about, but if you stay tuned, I'm going to talk about base money. Okay, I also want to talk about this YFDI. I'm still in it. I'm going to show you the chart right now. I'm going to show you what's going on for YFDI, and I'm going to show you where we're headed. Okay, and what's about to happen. So stay tuned, man. YFDI and what it does, what you can do with it. Okay. ORNN link OMG YFI. Okay. Okay. So check it out. YFDI has what's called Safe Swap, number one, which is going to be like a Uniswap protocol, but it's going to have a more centralized approach where they're going to actually vet the project, so you can't get rug pulled. So I think it's going to be great because it's going to help. It's going to help anyone that doesn't want to lose money. Okay, pretty simple as that, right? On top of that, it's also going to burn its supply every time people stake and unstake. Okay, so that's gonna kind of bring down the circulating. Now look at the circulating supply, 4,000 of the 21,000 coins. Very, very small. Market cap is at 11 million. I want to see it grow. It's been it's going up and down between 11 and 10 and 12 mil. But that's a good market cap for growth. At the same time, not a lot of coins. So at one point, how can it grow if we're all locked up? So that's something I'm thinking about. But I believe that as the supply shrinks, the market cap just has to grow. So there you go. Also, it is earning. I'm earning on this every day, so it pays you to hold it. It's amazing. YFDI. Again, do it at your own risk. This isn't financial advice. You know, you can do whatever you want with your money. You get yourself financial advisors for entertainment purposes only, but if you'd like to entertain yourself with my channel, then that's what you do. YFDI is $2,818.22. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you YFDI's chart, and we're going to get into it right now and kind of deep dive. But here it is. Here it is. Okay, on the daily now. So here it is on the daily, YFDI. Now this is a beautiful pennant. One touch, two touch, bounce up, top of the pennant. Maybe it comes back down to the bottom of the pattern, but maybe not. One thing I don't think it will is because look, we got Stokes double bottoming and they're getting low, man. When the Stokes get that low, you should get excited. Also, we have the RSI in a similar pennant. You can always put the RSI in a pennant, guys. Don't be afraid to put the RSI into a beautiful pattern because it makes patterns just like the price. We'll use this guy. I know what he was sitting around for, but we'll grab him. We'll put you to work. You can do something for us. You don't have to be all alone just doing nothing. You little line, you. So here we go. Probably about to break out of a falling wedge. You know, bull flag, similar bull flag wedge. Anyway, that's great. RSI resetting down for pump while the price moves up. Okay, that's hidden bullish divergence as well. Okay, price moving down, price moving up. Swing up to swing up in price. Especially on a long, you know, multiple 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-day period, swing down on the RSI, that's hidden bullish divergence. Look for the price to continue. So you have hidden bullish divergence, you're in a bull pennant, and I've already given you your target up here at about 4,093, up 46%. So it looks like the month of December, there could be some Santa money coming in to everybody in all different types. DeFi. You definitely want a piece of the DeFi pie, okay? You want to make sure you're eating some DeFi pie, okay? I'm the crypto lifer. I follow the trends, and I did this in 2017. I may not be the first, but I'm definitely not the last, and I'm usually somewhere very, very close to one of the first groups. Sometimes I am one of the first, sometimes I'm in the middle, but it's very rare that I'm past that. At that point, I'm done, you know? At that point, I'm not in anymore. So this is something that I think base level, $900, $1,500. It is getting overinflated up to $2,800, but I think there's some growth. You know, you could start building into this, and it is a farming. You can farm. Also, on top of the growth right now, this is paying 0.02% a day, which adds up to 6% because you times that by the 30 days, you're making 6% a month holding this, okay? 6% a month. So I just wanted to put that out there and show you the chart. Chart looks very, very bullish. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hour as well. Look, Stokes up here, but they're still crossing up. Had a nice look, inverted head and shoulder here. Head, shoulder, shoulder, shoulder on the RSI. Looks great. Similar pattern here. Head, making our right shoulder, shoulder. Looks like it's about to break out of the pattern on the 4 hour. Okay. Looking pretty bullish. Might come back down here to make the shoulder, but I think the right shoulder will only hit this white line possibly. 2,500 really, I think, is the next bottom for this coin. It'll respect this line here where it got rejected, just like it respected. See, this here came up, boom. This came up, came down, rejected, rejected. Used similar support area, support there, fell through, came back up, made a pattern. Now it's in the pattern. It doesn't have to go that low. Here's the bottom. I think this thing is going to be very, very bullish. I'm making a call on that. 45% gains, back up to $4,000 a coin. Maybe in like 4-3, I think 10 to 25 days, something like that. What's the APY? The APY for YFDI staking is 70%. 70% a year. 70%. Not amazing. Not amazing, but it's cool. Okay, let's take a look at ORN link. ORN link. We're going to take a look at ORN link and OMG. Okay. Okay. ORN exploding. Amazing, huh? Now it's in some funky chop on the 1 minute. %16 gains out of ORN and just in the last, you know, what, couple 3, 4, 5 hours. Love this little measurement tool from the move, from the initial real move up. 1 hour and 21 minutes. Look at that. 16% gains in an hour. And you told me too in the stream, you like, yo, get on that. That's the thing. It's like when I'm tired too, my reaction speed, like I'm like, because you know I can make money on the stream. Sometimes you guys are shouting out tickers. It's like having a group working for me. Yo, get into this, get into that. What's the Telegram link? I just created an account yesterday. Just go down in the description below, right here. Look, check it out. Where is it? Right here. Join my Telegram. Boom. Click on it, and it brings you to my group. I have it on my desktop, and boom, there you are. You're in Telegram. So gonna jump on a setup for a short. I'm in early, so the stop loss, if I try and fall, to be ready to go long if we break up. 30x short. Okay, interesting. Okay, gang, what I saw, a base link last night come through or something. I gotta get on this. Got it. Thanks, gang. Yeah, I put it in the announcements. I do have an announcements channel. That channel, I think, may eventually become a paid channel. You know, not too long from now. So jump in if you can. I keep sending an invite link every once in a while. Like right now, I'll send an invite link, and I'll throw it in there. But I did make it. So far, it's still a private channel. Okay. Let me see something here. Because these are just gems. Like I gave away exactly how to play certain. I tell you exactly what percentage of your portfolio you use, so you don't get wrecked. Honestly, show you when to enter, how to exit, and if you stick with the group, like we'll just badger you until you understand the proper way to trade. You know, because everyone in my group really wants excellence, and we want to like. That's kind of like we're moving forward as a progressive. We're there for each other. Like that's like everyone really wants it. You know what I'm saying? They want to change their lives with trading. They want to actually make trading, see if they can make this their life. Crypto lifer, if you want to become a crypto lifer, like if this is really what you want to go after, if you want to take it to the next level and be really serious, then yes, this is the place for you. This is the place for you. If you want to mill around and just kind of go in and out of some coins, kind of like play games, then this is not the place for you. I'm sorry to say that. And I hope I don't lose someone on the live stream right now. I love you all. But if you really want it, if this is something that you think you are so passionate about and you love, then this is the place for you. This is the place for you. And I believe everyone here, I think that's who you are. So, yeah, you posted. Oh, yeah, you posted it quick. You did post it. I remember now, too. It's like, oh, yeah, get into this. I'm trying to send the link to the announcements channel right now, but anyway, I'll post the link in the announcements channel. But when I do, hit that link and join, because you have to be invited by a link. You know, I'm not gonna make it completely public. Okay, so just be aware of that. That's all. That's all. Okay, ORN, man. I think this still wants more. Okay, let's take a look. Even the 1 minute's looking like it wants to defy its own MACD, forming a fancy little asymmetrical triangle here though. Could break 50-50 now, getting chubby, but anyway, still looking good on the MACD. It's getting flat, right? RSI is kind of bending up. This thing's looking like it wants more, in my opinion. Okay, you can make another pattern too as well, which is this pattern here. It's all about opening your mind, man, and being limber, being able to move and change. You know, using all the information that you have, studying. You know, becoming a master of the information, and then using that information to your advantage. Like this is look. I feel like it's breaking out right now. ORN 386. Now, if it breaks out, where could it go? Check it. Just on the Swift, this thing looks like it could jump up a nice 7%. Right now, before we jump in, because I'm getting tasty right now. Okay, Okay, I'll be honest. Tasty means, I kind of just coined that. I never really say that, but tasty means, you know what tasty means. Like, it's looking tasty. I'm getting tasty. I don't know if I'm getting tasty, but it's looking tasty. It's looking tasty for a skizzy scalp. My old live scalps may be back today. We may make some cake in the kitchen right now. We'll see. We'll see. Are we gonna bake a cake? Let's take a look here. Let's take a look at the 15-minute Stokes. If they're low, okay, they're not low. So I don't go in. See how that works? I don't go in when the 15-minute Stokes are up here. It tells me to hold off. Now let's check the 1 hour. 1 hour has room to grow. This could still pump more. So you got some room on the 1 hour, and that's all you need for a scalp. You don't really need to go any further than that. 4 hour looks good too, though. So you take the 4 hour, the 1 hour, you want to take the 30-minute. 30 minutes getting extended. That also kind of, something to think about. So what you do is you watch these 15-minute and the 30-minute. You want to see these roll back down. It's going to take about an hour, because each candle, 1, 2, 3, 4, about an hour. And then it looks like this is going to be primed to get in at like 370. Okay. Now you go to the 1 minute. We can also try to confirm that. We'll see what's going on. It still may pop a little bit, but we'll see. It should start kind of obeying that 15-minute Stoke, but we'll see. It's flat. May go sideways for a while at this point, which is fine. We can go sideways while the Stokes curl off. The 1 minute wants a little action though. Maybe we pop off a little more just to appease the 1 minute, because see, the Stokes are down here and they're gonna want to travel up. Interesting. We're gonna put this on the back burner, but we're gonna get back to it. I'm gonna throw this up on the top screen. We're gonna duplicate that and we're gonna get back to that because that's looking pretty sweet. I don't know about you guys. I think there's gonna be an entry later on today in that for sure. 370. If it pops, we'll get right back to it though. I'm gonna show you. I'm watching it on the other screen. You guys can help me out and watch it. I'm still in 1 right now. It's doing okay. It's kind of flat. Oh, there's the pop. Look at that. This thing's breaking out. This thing might break out right now. Ooh. I just caution you on that 15-minute. You know what? We might double bottom up here, though. We've done that, too. Let me take a really good look at the Stokes. You gonna turn for me, baby? Let's look at the 5. 5 minute wants to move. Oop, there we go. Watch. It looks like that's the pop. Yeah. I'll jump in on a scalp. Looks like, but it has to be fast. It's gonna be fast. A couple minutes, man. Couple minutes. 2-3 minutes. No more, no less. Gotta be fast though. Ooh. Let's go, baby. See that boom candle right there? All we're trying to do is just do this quick move here. Nothing crazy. Something like this. There we go. There we go. Come on. We're just gonna ride these Stokes up and ride this MACD cross that we just got. See how much we can get. Quick, not a lot. We're gonna take like 40-50 bucks out of this and we're gonna get out. We're at 55 bucks already. See that? 55 bucks ORN. I'll be happy with that. I got my hand on the trigger. Come on. It's going to be some resistance. I'm going to get out. I'm not gonna be greedy. I'm gonna take the 75 bucks, 76 bucks, close the trade. So we just scalped live. I was up 75. They gave me 55. I market sold as fast as I could. And there you go. How long did that take? 143. Close at market price. We were in the trade, what, 1 minute? We made $55.87. There you go. And I probably could have stayed in the trade, and it may even go friggin' to the moon. But you know what? I did me. I did me live. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. And that's how you make money live. The live scalps are back, baby. Live scalps are back, baby. Feeling good, man. I can go take my wife to dinner now. 57 bucks. There you go, babe. You know? That's dinner money, you know? We sold at 92, like 23. We got in at 389. Quick little scalp. Quick little scalp. Nothing crazy, man. Nothing crazy. And we just read those Stokes, you know? We just took a little piece of those Stokes and we got out. That's it. Yo, when you're humble, boom. When you're humble, it's amazing. Look, and we really did the live scalp. Like, look, 143 at 1206. Snatched it up for 8,561 bucks. We got 2,200 ORN, right? Thanks to Jesse, because of Jesse, this was on my radar. So this is why I love my trading group, because I love you guys. I sit with you guys, like, you learn, and then you give me the knowledge back to me. So we got in with fees at 3,989, and we closed it at 3,923, right? And boom, finished action. We made 0.66%, which was 55 bucks. But I was up 75. If I tried to limit out, but the limit out almost like never works on 3 commas. There's an issue with it, so it's tough. It's tough. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to show you like how you can use the stochastics to your advantage. And look, the price went down. I sold the top of this candle, pretty close to it. It went to 95. I just market sold, but I really sold the top of this candle. I sold right there. You know, I took what the market gave me, and I wasn't greedy. And look, if I had waited, I would have gotten dumped on with my 8,500. All right, all I took was this. I took this little move, man, and the MACD played out exactly the right way for me. See, and that's how you sell the top, baby. That's how you do it. Also, look, swing up to swing up. I teach this for a living. Swing down to swing down. That's bullish. That's bearish divergence. That ain't helping you. Okay? The live scalps are back, baby. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. All right, let's get into the next thing. Let's see if we can keep making money all day during the stream. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all. Don't get ahead of myself. That was a cool little scalp. Okay. Be fine, my man. Yeah, I love that. Go through YFI and YFI down. Okay, we'll do it. We'll go through that. Okay, guys. What else is going on? What's the Telegram link? Just created an account yesterday. Check it out. Check it out. Okay. This thing wants more now, though. Whatever. I'm gonna leave it alone, but this thing wants more. All right, Jesse, you asked for. What a scalp. What a scalp. I made 50 bucks in 1 minute, ma. But you shouldn't trade for a living. It's risky. It is risky, though. It is. Okay, let's get back to business. Let's get back to business. Where's my man Hadouken? Shout out to everyone on the live stream. Let's go through that. Jay Supreme, Frankie Rodriguez. Frankie Rodriguez. Get some water, man. Everybody here, man, really appreciate you guys. Now, if you stay tuned, I'm going to show you how to make 200% a year locked in for the next 3 months. I'm going to teach you the way. Now, it's up to you if you want to take the risk. You could lose it all, but I'm going to just show you the way in DeFi. Hadouken, my man. The Lifer Lieutenant, man. He's in there. Like, if you post a chart and you don't put the ticker, you don't put the time frame, he's on you. He's gonna say what ticker, what time frame. You know, can you show me the RSI? Like, he wants to get to the brass tacks of it all, man. And that's why he's the Lifer Lieutenant inside of the trading room. He's been with me. He's one of my first 20 or 30 subscribers that I ever had. One of the first people that ever hit me up for a one-on-one. Dude is amazing. Shout out to him out in the Canary Islands, if you can believe that. And he's still connecting, doing his thing. So shout out to Hadouken, the lieutenant, Lifer Lieutenant, man, my dude. J Supreme 23, Brad Wade, okay, Ross Bush, 007 MP5, Frankie Rodriguez, Yeet Deet, my dude. Some new people here, William Stevens, okay. All right, we're gonna go over ORN. We're gonna go over Link now. And look, that sell. What a beautiful sell I had right there. Dumped after that. I snuck right in there. Imagine if I had used leverage on that. 10x leverage on that 8,000, 80 grand. I would have 10x. I would have made $500 in a minute. That would have been dope. That's where I'm headed, man. That's where I'm headed, in my opinion. Okay, let's check it out. Link. I love me some Link down there. 13. Ooh. Another scalp. Wow, I missed it. Another nice little scalp going on now. I'm loading it up. I'm not saying I'm taking it, but I'm loading it up. But that thing looks like I could keep running on that. Honestly, we're gonna go up to at least here. Boom. If you can snatch it up. Check the 15-minute Stokes. Wow, they're about to cook. This thing is about to fly right now. Look at this. We could just sit on this 15-minute. Link, dude. Look at this inverted head and shoulder. Off the bullish divergence. Coming through the moving averages. Hitting that 200. If it breaks above the 200-day moving average, that's all we needed. And then, we're going to get a cross of these moving averages. 1320, up and up and up and up. Link, man, looking really hot right now on the 15-minute. 4 hours about to rocket. Wow. Bottom of the pattern, in my opinion. Hidden bullish divergence. Do we see hidden bullish? We do, from here to here. I mean, we have swing up to swing up. It's not perfect, but it's somewhat divergence. Nah, it's not exact though. It's not there exactly. I can't force it. It's here though. That's where it was for sure. Head and shoulder pattern playing out. Yeah, the Stokes are amazing, man. I give it to you. 100%. 100%. 100%. Link is hot today, man. Link is hot today. Low volume, a lot of accumulation. People are just gonna sweat Link like it's like going out of business. Look at it too. It's in this pennant. Double bottom on the pennant. Let's take a look in the 15-minute. I bet we see some bullish divergence, which should propel us further up too. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, there we go. Swing down to swing down, boom, locked up. Then we have swing low. We have bullish divergence locked in on Link. Might be a nice entry right now on bottom of the pattern. Stokes want to cook. MACD wants to go for another round. Coiling up though. Possible could be doing this though. Always make 2 scenarios for yourself, like this. Something like that. Wait to snatch it if it comes back to the bottom of the pattern here. 1230. So that's a chance. Now these are moving up pretty hard, the moving averages, and we do have the bullish divergence. So here's another thing you could do is this. You could just say, you know, well, it cut off this bottom and it's doing this. It's in the falling wedge and it's about to break out of the falling wedge. See? Because those like sharp declines, they're pattern fallouts, in my opinion. If you include them in the pattern, it doesn't make sense because they were such crazy and extreme moves. You know, so that's why I think we got something going on like this. Possibly bringing link up to 1465. Okay. Breaking out of this. So look for link, watch for link. 15 minutes, Stokes about to pop and run this move. Begin it. Looks like it's in the bit of a bull flag too right here. Tiny little bull flag. And then you can look at the health of the move on the 1 minute if you really want to get to the nitty gritty of it. See what it's doing. Bit of a red engulfing candle there. Was breaking out, didn't break out. Looks like it's kind of following this strange same pattern that it made. But to me, that's just also possibly just a retest. Bouncing. We also see that the 50 just crossed the 200-day. What, like somewhere down there, it came back to it, but it's bouncing away. Looking like we're gonna get a nice reset of all the moving averages. Stokes moving back down. Looks like we're not going to get much of a bearish movement here. This is looking bullish on the 1 minute. I got to be honest with you guys. Multiple time frames. The 1 hour even looks like it can extend itself. Stokes are high on the 1 hour. That's the only thing that worries me. Okay. High Stokes in the 1 hour. But you know, if you hold link for more than 5 or 6 days, I mean, it's probably only a matter of time until it breaks out. Okay. Okay. So I think that's a link for you guys. I think we pretty went over it. We're gonna watch it closely too. Let's see what happens. See what happens with link. Could you also go over Rune and Rune USDT? Yeah, I got a chart for Rune. We've been looking at Rune for a while now. Okay. Been kind of closely watching it. It's about to go into price discovery too. Rune is Thor chain, I believe. It's the money, right? It's Thor fuel, Thor chain, right? It's funny how the name and like what it really is, they have nothing to do with each other. It probably stands for something like a protocol or something RUNE. We don't know. I don't know. We should look it up. Let's not be ignorant and let's find out what's going on with Rune. Still want to go over OMG, and we do want to do the deep dive into Wi-Fi and Wi-Fi down. Trader in my group, me and him have been looking at trying to short Wi-Fi down, but at the right time. Rune Thor chain, see, 97 cents. Okay, coming in, trying to break that dollar. See, we have a bit of a cup and handle. I see it right here. Broke out, came up, flagging now. You can see how all that's happening right now. Just in a fast little look. Let's take a look at what Rune is. A decentralized liquidity network. Thorchain is a decentralized cross-chain liquidity network with no pegged or wrapped tokens. Swap between any connected asset. Pay a transparent fee for access to liquidity. Swap are non-custodial, no third parties. Swap directly from supported wallets. Add liquidity in existing pools or create new ones. Liquidity provides earned fees and block rewards. Liquidity is also on-chain and never pegged or wrapped. Pooled capital is always underwritten by the system. Bond as a node. So it's got some cool stuff. On-chain liquidity, network security. Explore the Thorchain ecosystem, including wallets, blocks, explorers, dashboards, and more. The calculator, the tools, Rune Take Info, Data Info, Balance.com. We arbitrage opportunities between Rune pools. Interesting. BNB, Rune Reserve, Asset Reserve, Depth, Unit Price. Wow, there's so much going on here in this crypto space, man. Like, we haven't even cracked, like, I haven't even figured out how to make all the money possible, right? What's going on, Paul? Thank you so much for coming in, man. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Awesome. Yeah, please hit that like button. I can't say smash. I just can't do it. Please hit the like button, though. Let me know. Let me know. So, yeah, we're going over just Rune. We wanted to talk about Rune. Wasn't exactly sure what it is. Now I get it. Now I get it. Okay. Went over Link. Let's go over OMG for my man, Jesse, who always is at work during the week. Finally gets a chance to chill here on the weekend. And he's probably like, dude, can you go over OMG? I asked like 20 minutes ago. I'm like, yes, I can. Apologize for that. It's Sunday, though, man. It's Sunday, right? So check it out. OMG looking pretty good. It's in this falling wedge. It's been oscillating up and down pretty hard, right? Looks like it could pop pretty good. 1 hour is looking nice. Stokes are pointing up. RSI is looking great. MACD's pointing up, right? We're in the pink with the blue line, like I teach it, everybody. Bruh, never a rush, brah. Yo, brah. Yo, brah. Don't rush me, brah. Anyway, check it out. So OMG, it could get all the way up to $4.47. Very, very interesting. Okay, that is my temporary target for, oh my gosh, OMC Go, man. I was trading OMC Go. This was a $20 coin back in the day. It and Lisk, they were both like, and it was in the top 20 of the coins. Now it's probably somewhere in buried, but this was a top 20 coin. It was like number 19. I think the highest it ever was maybe 16. OMC Go was big, man. It was big. It had the funny name, and people would like to say it. And the more into crypto you were, like, most people didn't know, like, Umahami, and you'd be like, OMC Go, dude. Like, come on, man. Like, you don't know OMC Go? Like, you don't know Lisk? You don't know OMC Go? You don't know Neo? You don't know what? Like, you don't know what you're talking about, you know? And like, that's how you could find out if someone was into coins or not. So OMC Go, man, I have it right here in a falling wedge. If you just take a breather and we look at it on the daily, relaxing, the Stokes are this thing's about to fly. Stokes are double bottomed. Look, it's just like, it's been written. It's been written. So we're going to make a call on the channel right now, publicly. If you go into OMC Go, man, you know, because we made a call on Tesla. I'm making a call on SGMO. We're making calls here, right? We're showing you stuff every single day. This thing, I mean, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. You just need to get your hands on an altcoin and have a good chunk of money in one or two. You got to have at least 4 or 5 right now in this next run. Then you can decide what you want to hold long term. I feel like we're going to blast off. We'll resettle. You may not get these prices again, but you'll get something. And if you at least ride this next run up, because in my opinion, we went over the market cap with you guys, the total market cap. It looks like we're going to get bullish up to 212 million. To billion in these little coins alone. That's another 6 billion we're going to get, and it looks like we're going to be bullish too in the entire market cap. Everything so far looks bullish. At the same time, they could rug pull us at any moment. Right now things look very, very bullish. Oh, Link's gonna fly, man. Don't worry about Link. Link's gonna do its thing all day long, baby. Where's Link now? Yeah, 318. It's gonna keep pushing up. That was a nice get in at 314. I definitely would suggest a nice buy at 314. Okay. Rune stones. Of course you know. Muser knows about it, man. ICX. What do you think it's behaving? I'll show you ICX. I'm a long-term holder of ICX. Had it for a long time. We'll look at it. So check it out, though. OMC Go, man. It was in this bowl of accumulation, what's called the Wyckoff accumulation, which is up-down periods throughout a zone. It's in that zone. Okay. You can see it was accumulated. It starts to make higher lows. Okay, while it still gets rejected by the same area. We had a big spike up, we came back down. Another little wick up there, came back down. We're still respecting the pattern. The stochastic RSI is making a double bottom. The RSI is forming a beautiful pattern as well. So in my system, I don't trade anything unless A, it's in a bullish pattern. Does it break out 68% of the time? Yes. This is in a falling wedge. Yes, it does. Okay, B, is it at the bottom of the pattern? Well, let's take a look at the 1 hour to find that out, because we'd have to really look at the pattern. And I can honestly say that yes and no.
think the pattern is moving up a little bit. It could come back down to this line, in my opinion. So we're not guaranteed the idea that it's the bottom of the pattern. Actually, I think I want to change the pattern here, which to me makes more sense. And again, you'd be like, well, how do you know where the pattern is? Like, a lot of people say that. Well, it's the divergences that tell you, because the divergences create the bottoms. So we would go here. I'll put an Alt V here, and we'll go and look, you know, at the 30, at the 15, and there it is. Clear as day. Clear as doors day. Right? Look at that. Price moving down. RSI moves up. Bullish divergence, bottom of the pattern. That tells me that this is going to move up out of the pattern too as well, which tells me that 363 may be a beautiful entry. Honestly, if I was going to play this, and look out, I think I'm going to be putting this out as a big call in my group. Yeah, because you're going to get 51% gains or 21% gains depending on how long you want to hold this puppy. This thing is going to be hot. It was hot a few weeks back. They pumped it like you wouldn't believe. It's been pumped up in August. I can't believe the prices got that high. We have mini alt season like you wouldn't believe. $9. So this thing can basically go up 200%, 300%. So get ready, man. OMG, man. If I haven't tickled your fancy on a nice call right now, and we'll see. I've made many calls on this channel. So completely up to you. Let's get the 33 watches. I don't think I've ever seen that. 33. Oh, we go down to 33, 31. I'd like to see 33 people, man. Now, if you stay tuned, I'm going to show you how to make 200% on your money. I know I keep saying that, but I'm going to show you, and I'm going to take you through. It's a little difficult. It's kind of nice to have someone guide you. I actually had issues, and I needed someone in my group to guide me. Once I made it through, I kind of know and I get it now. And I learned through experience, and that's my life. So I'd like to share my experience with you. This is what this channel is. I'm just sharing my experiences with you. My experience just happened to coincide with your experiences, and you guys happen to get value out of that. So my deep dives in life, where I'm going and where I'm taking you guys, is basically where you want to go, you know, and vice versa. You guys are taking me on things. You know, I'm sitting there talking to one of my subscribers last night for an hour. He's teaching me all this stuff. He got me into base. He told me about this stuff. So, okay, let's take a look now. One other one you said. We got OMG, Link, YFI. Okay, let's get into the YFIs. YFI down, YFI, right? Okay, let's take a look at YFI for what's going on. Okay, now I see that it has to make it up to the top of this pattern at this point. That's where it's going. And you can see that I clearly have a falling wedge with the target up here, right? So to me, that's just where it's going. You know, I am a pattern trader, right? Other people are not pattern traders. I don't know exactly how they trade. There's actually a name for someone like me, and it's a pattern trader, okay? I've actually found my niche. Not everybody trades the way I trade. You know, you may not trade this way. You may trade a different way. It all depends. I found that this works for me. It depends on your personality too. I'm I like to make things black or white in a way. Like, it's, you know, I'm not finite, but what I like to do is I like to know something as guaranteed as possible, and I like to, you know, hold it on. You know, you should have a lot more watches than 33, man. You bring some serious value. Thank you so much. No worries. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. No worries. So check it out. 22% gains, man. As long as I keep showing up every day, I think the higher powers of the universe and the good Lord will provide. He'll provide with some greatness, and good things will come. So I'm just gonna keep doing what I got to do, showing up with a positive attitude, being awesome, being cool to everybody, you know, not dealing with shady projects or shady people, and yeah, that's it. You know, just keeping a clean slate in the game. And I have no faith. I have so much faith that this channel will grow to amazing heights. And you know what? Whatever God has planned for me, I know it sounds crazy, but whatever God has planned for me, if He wants this channel to blow up, then it will. If He wants it to go just to so small, and I have a group, whatever He wants, you know what? I'm gonna try to grow it. I'll be honest. You know, obviously, I want it to grow. I want it to grow so fast, but you know, I'm going to be humble and just let the process go wherever it's going to go, right? I'm so grateful for the process right now of the channel and where it's going, like in real time right now with you guys, like right now as we're living and breathing. And so I just, you know, I'm just grateful for the moment. I don't want to ruin the moment. Like right now we have a nice moment together. I don't want to ruin that. So check it out. YFI up 22%. It can go all the way up to the top of the pattern. So we check it out, the 4 hour, 6 hour, stuff like that. Now we still see once we hit the top of this pattern, I definitely think it could come back down. So let's take a look and do some voodoo. Okay. This is what's called, this was what's called trading voodoo. Okay. And the more you get into trading, the more you do it, because after a while you've seen so many of the same things, you start projecting because it's what you do. In the Matrix, Slim Shady, you should have a lot more watchers. Oh man, I just want one more watcher to get to 33. My wife probably isn't watching. Jump on the 33. So check it out. Check it out. I'm gonna take this tool here, which is this cool little tool. So I think price could come up here, right? It's gonna do this stuff. Make people think it's gonna do something, fall down, you know, and boom, wick, freak everybody out, come back up, you know. So this is what I think could be happening to this thing. Okay. I didn't fix this one here, but so this is, you know, possibilities, right? And I'm saying eventually it's then gonna blast off. And it's gonna go to some crazy heights. So this is what I see, man. This is what I see happen all the time. This is what Bitcoin did. You know how Bitcoin, this is just like Bitcoin's run up. Look, Bitcoin up 20K. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so, yeah, right? You know what? Because it never goes straight down. It always plays some games. You know, you think it's going to do something and it doesn't. So this is what I'm projecting. So I think you're still going to get 21% out of this. It's going to hit the target here at $36,000, which is sweet, right? That's going to be nice. And yeah, then I think it's going to get rejected. I think it's going to get rejected and come back down to the bottom of the pattern. Now, let's take a look. Does YF down support this? Right? So we're going to take a look at YF down now. Now let's take a look at the daily as well on the oscillators. Okay, so it's crossed now right here and it's going flat. Stochastic's coming back down, so it looks like right now it just wants to kind of, it's going to go choppy as it moves its way back up to the top of the pattern. So look for some chop. This thing swings a lot, 24, 25, up to 28, 29. Like it's just going to be swinging like a pendulum, okay? Now let's take a look here. Still doing nice though. Broke out of this pattern, you can clearly see, right? In this flag, broke out, flagging again. Wait for it to break out. Stokes are low, doing okay. So 15 minutes looking all right. 1 hour. 1 hour wants to make a move too. Stokes are up, about to make a double bottom in here, which is just gonna coil up and then look, it's gonna break out. So this looks like it's gonna have a good day. Just a temporary move. What I see happening is it's gonna coil through here on the 1 hour. Like this, up and down, and then it's gonna break out. And it's going to go all the way up here to about 31,000. And that's it. Yeah. You definitely will get there. Ever since Crypto Mike said to check you out, jump to your live streams whenever I see it up. First time seeing TA explanations the way you give it. Wow. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. It means the world to me. Yeah, I spent the time in the charts, I think. You know, I put in the work. Put in the work. tell you what, man, I'm getting a lot of stuff going on with reserve rights. I want to look at that. I want to take a look at RSR. Now look at this double bottom forming on Wi-Fi down. It's doing it. You know, I started drawing this when we were right around here. It's kind of doing its thing. Looks like it's going to come back down. This thing is doing its thing. Doing its thing. Yeah, baby. Link is flying. Look at that, dude. I did not disclose what an animal I am. Maybe I should have. Link is flying though. 656 Link on board, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 652 Link position. Rocking out. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. You hold that for 2 weeks. Call me tomorrow. This is my jam though too. Targets for Link. We went over Link for so long. Temporary target, man. Look, bull pennant. Pull the length of this bull pennant. Bring it up. Just stay in my group. We'll teach you how to make targets. There's a target to every pattern. Boom, there you go. Temporary target for Link. 1349 if you're in a scout. Should be able to get up there. Should be able to get up there. 1 hour is looking tasty. Okay. 4 hours looking tasty. About to pump us actually really nicely. 330. Link activating into explosion mode. Now I could just take the scalp for 50 and get out. Another 50 bucks in a couple minutes. We can ride this all week long. Is it too late to get in now for Link? It's never too late for Link. Link's kind of like Bitcoin, honestly, but I can't tell you exactly what to do with your money. The 4 hour looks great, honestly. So if you really want to get into Link, okay, you guys make me redo all my work now. If you really wanted to get into Link, go to the 1 hour, draw this pattern. You can see that it's clearly breaking resistance that it's been in since December 1st. Big deal for Link, okay? Boom, like so, all right? This will probably come back up here to 1479. Bullish on Link. All right. Now, the 1 hour Stokes are high. They're going to have to cool off. So listen to me and listen to me clearly. You're going to watch these come down. Now, sometimes they move here like this. In very bullish scenarios, that will be the case. Now, look, back test this theory. Look. So here we are. We could be in this. Let me show you. So here, look, trend line. So similar to this big trend line here, but look, a smaller microcosm. We pop out. We were right around here when we pop out. See, the Stokes were moving up. Here we're a little higher with a curve at this point. Stokes are moving up. This comes back down, rolls. Okay, comes back down, rolls up again. So when you see it curve down, that's when we had our little move back down here. But then it curved back up. So look, even from up here at this point, we were able to get a pretty good move on Link from 13.29 all the way to 14, 80-cent move. So there's a chance that we go up, we come down, we go up. Then we're gonna have to come back down, and Link will probably retest this area one more time. So you could be patient. In my opinion, I'm saying to be patient. You never know, right? Whales jump in and pump this thing, but for the most part, these Stokes got to come down. Now, they could come all the way down as well to here, which would be great. And if you see them double bottom, that's going to be your entry on the double bottom. So you're just going to watch the stochastic RSI. And if you don't know how to add that, just go to indicators, go to STOCH, and hit stochastic RSI. Star it so it becomes one of your favorites. And now you'll have it all the time ready to go. Okay. Another cool one is the Bollinger Bands. I like to put those on. If they're tight, it's a good sign. See how tight these are right now? Very good sign. When the Bollinger Bands are tight, we're even going up or down, you know, there's something happening, right? So, Bollinger Bands very tight. Chance we could go up or down. To me, it looks more bullish. But right now, we have the 4 hour looking very, very bullish. So, 4 hour has the MACD cross really happening as we speak. Then you can also use the 1 minute for just guaranteed entries. Like, they're just like, if you really don't like watching the price down for a lit, if you just like watching the price go up the second you get in, if you're that type of person that you just, you know, you don't even like being down at all, you want to make sure you're up the second you get in the trade, well, then you use this. You wait for the Stokes to come back down and you get in on the 1 minute and the 15 minute. You make sure they're both down. So there was your time to get in right there at about, so like that time passed. Also, always keep drawing patterns. See how I'm always drawing patterns? You always want to keep drawing patterns. Don't stop drawing your patterns. Super important, you're drawing your patterns over and over again. Over and over again. Boom. Gives you your targets. This should get us to 13 fit, you know, and then so each time frame has smaller targets because they have smaller patterns. Right? So there you go. So look, we got rejected there, got a heavy sell-off at 13.30, but now we're up at 13.24, creating a new top. Looks like we're respecting this line, and you can even see, look, head. Then you go to the other patterns that I teach, which is the head and shoulder pattern, and this is why I love trading it. Head, shoulder, 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 shoulder. It's a complex inverted head and shoulder. You make a neckline like this. Then you draw your length from the neck to the head. Go like that. Like, there's targets everywhere in every pattern. You just got to start identifying them and playing them. And what you do is just use things as support and resistance and work your way through the trade. That's kind of like, you know, there's really no other way to do it. This is trading 101, in my opinion. Most people won't really reveal these things. I think I don't know why they're hidden for most, but I will show you the way. If you stick with me, I will show you the way. So asking, is it too late to get into something, is more as like, how about you start drawing a pattern and looking at where you're at in the pattern, you know, and trying to understand what's going on, right? So like here, this is going to come down, but it looks like this stochastic now wants to kind of say this is my bottom. When the Stokes turn like that, they're telling you something. And this is telling me that Link, like now I can almost see like that there's a chance that Link starts to break out right now out of this pattern. The Stokes are telling me a story and I'm listening. I'm listening to them, right? Yes, the MACD wants to cross. Usually that's bearish. But the way the Stokes are turning to tell me there's a chance that maybe we just have very small bearish momentum and we go right back into another set, another green set on the histogram. We'll see. Things looking pretty bullish so far. We'll come back to Link though. We spent a long time on Link, as we should. It's a very important coin, but I wanted to get to everybody's other questions. So, okay, cool. I think I kind of nailed it for everyone. If you're thinking about it, not enough YouTube traders take live trades. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, 007 MP5. You definitely will get there. Ever since Crypto Mike said to check you, I appreciate that. Okay, send me some tickers, man. Send me some tickers. Send me some tickers. Qtum. Okay, we want to go over Qtum, ICX. Also, you talked about RN Link and YFI. We did the YFI. We did YFI down. Yeah, so YFI down is about to be a play. Maybe we should spend a little more time on it. I think I left it a little too fast for my man BS. Social swap. Are you creating something cool, man? And I'd love to be a part of it. Social swap, where you can swap coins socially. Okay, guys? So check it out. Let's make this more official. Let's make a nice bowl of it. Interesting. I'm messing around now at this point. Anyway, sorry about that. I just never use that. And I'm like, okay. So here we are. Accumulation range, man. Like, this is Wyckoff accumulation. It's looking nice. Now, in my opinion, we know that I kind of want to do this. The reason why I want to do this is because I know that space up on Wi-Fi where it has to get to the top of the pattern. So we just got to wait for Wi-Fi to get to the top of the pattern, which I think will extend this down, honestly. Something like this. Okay. And this is going to be a beautiful double bottom that plays out for us as well. Very bullish scenario. Okay. Let's take a look at some higher time frames to get any confirmation of confluence. Now we see here double bottom forming clearly. Might want to start laddering into this position. You weren't kidding when you started mentioning to get in around 26, 25. At this point, Wi-Fi down, you're already up about 17%. Interesting. We've been talking about laddering into this for a long time now. It's been a coin we keep discussing. So I wanted to put it on everybody's radar. Looks like there's some Giganosaurus gains that we've been salivating over, such as 260%. Now this token will give you 3x leverage without the liquidation. Okay, so MACD getting small, but to me, not much more to go after a beautiful downtrend. Okay, let's go look at the 8 hour. The 4 hours really going to give us our best bet. Stokes are looking good on this. Funny. It's looking pretty bullish as it is right now. A little extended on the bullishness. I like to get in on the pink when the blue line's curving and get this whole move. You can see we've already had a move and a half. But that double bottom, man. Interesting. Interesting to say the least. Could a triple bottom? Yes, we don't know exactly what's happening, but we're on it. We're watching it closely. XRP, man. Bollinger Band's getting tight for XRP. Real tight. Look at that. I'm very bullish on this at the moment. Looks like it's about to break out, honestly. 4 hour looks like we're having a MACD cross. Stokes are high. Stokes are high. So that makes me want to extend this and say we're going to come back down to the pattern one more time. One more time. Sorry about that. One more time. Okay. Would be cool if you had super chat so we could send you donos. Move to another room and hook up my ledger. Kills my donation impulses. Yeah, no, for sure. Once I get to 1,000 subscribers, they will allow me to super chat. But I have to reach 1,000. They won't let me monetize yet. So we're on our way, man. We're on our way, dude. We're on our way. I just gotta keep grinding. Keep grinding. I've been working for free for a long time. Hopefully it will pay off one day. You know what? And that's what I'm hoping for, man. And I really believe all the energy you disperse, you will get back. It goes out into the universe as a frequency. And that frequency goes out. So I'm constantly out here every day. I'm basically sending, the value is there. People don't realize it. They see the value. That's, you know what? I'm just going to give you guys an amazing tool in life. Now, everyone wants to get rich. Everyone's chasing the dollar, right? But what you really want to do is just give people your energy. Send as much energy out. Energy attracts energy. It begets itself. Everything in life, the law of attraction is real. It really is real. So the more energy you disperse, the more energy you get back. So if you send a lot out, you get a lot back. It's just so if you really want to become rich, if you want to become wealthy, find something that helps you connect with others. If it's real estate, you know, if it's, I don't care what it is, real estate, landscaping, if you're a chef at a restaurant, I don't care what it is, but you really have to assert yourself and use your energy to your advantage. You do have to wake up in a good mood. You can't be a grump. You just can't. That's just not how it's going to be. You have to live in love. You have to love yourself. You have to meditate. And I'm learning all these things too as I'm going through it with you. And if you can do those things and keep yourself at a state where you're able to wake up, you know, mainly almost every single day in a good mood and where you're able to exert positive energy, then you're going to send out so much positive energy into the world And that energy is going to make you who you are in life. 10 years from then, you'll look back and you'll be like, wow, look where I am in life. And it's because of the energy that you dispersed, So anyway, XRP. It's a marketplace and escrow service. Would be cool if you had a super chat. Yeah. Oh, dang. Didn't know that rule. Hope I'm the first super chat dono. No, that would be cool, man. Can't believe I'm hearing that. The fact that you're even just bringing up a super chat already is awesome. I'm like, word. Super chat. Let's take a deep dive into XRP. Then I want to look at XTZ. We haven't talked about XTZ in a while. But look like it's about to pop. It's about to pop. Look at it. It is wedged deeper. I'm actually going to make a call on this on my channel as well. Let me write this down. I'll just take a picture. XTZ. I'm making a call on that bad boy because you know what? I don't like being wrong when I tell people what to do. I don't like being wrong when I make a suggestive trade. And if you look at this, I mean, now there's a chance to the downside, but that's why you just put a tiny little stop loss right here. 2%, 2-3%, and go ride. Now check it out. Most people can lose $100, right? Most people can. Some people can. I'm not saying, but look, if you could risk $100, you're going to divide this by 0.0292. It's going to give you $3,400 in the trade. And at the worst could happen, you're going to lose $200. Now, if the best thing that can happen, the best thing is you can end up in XTZ and ride this thing damn near 30%, right? And if you make 30 times 0.32, you're gonna make $1,000. So you're gonna risk $100 to risk $1,000, and that's how my trading system works. That's what I do for a living. Like that's kind of how I live for a living. That's it. I just do this over and over again. I find the same pattern, and I play the same game over and over again, and then I just get better at doing it. Okay, I look, okay, the Stokes are high. I don't want to enter exactly. I find out how to be perfect or the close to it. And when you look at the pattern, you'd be like, well, how would I be close to perfect? And you'd say, well, I would want to enter here. I would want to enter here on that wick, or I'd want to enter here. Like, how could I enter here? And this is what I teach, man. So if you want to know how to do these things, please, I will tutor you one-on-one, and you will learn so much. It's insane. You learn so much just from the live streams alone. If you sit with me one-on-one where I can focus my energy on you alone, and you ask me any question you want, then I can also help you with your portfolio. If you ask me about 10 coins, we can look at the market cap together. We can make an assessment. Like 2 minds are better than one. So we can sit together and I can consult you on what coins that you think, maybe you have 10 coins and you really want to pick 5. We can go over it together, And I'm not saying I'm going to be right every time. And I'm not saying I'm your freaking God-sent angel. But what I am going to do is I'm going to give you 100% of my energy and my time. And I have a lot of knowledge and I have a lot of value to give in the game. So that's the ideal. Sushi breaking out again? No. Today's hot for the altcoins, huh? Let's take a look at it. Where are you? Why are you so hard to find? So look what I have. Oh yeah, we got to go over Rune. Actually, so look what I have for sushi right here. It's hitting the bottom of the pattern right now. About to break out. Look, double bottom on the stochastic. Breaking out right here. This thing looks hot to trot right now. Really, really hot. 1 hour looks amazing at the very least. Gonna break out of this falling wedge, right? 213. Hey, that's the last time I left. I sold it around there. 213. I've been going in and out of sushi for the last few days. It's been really fun to trade. Let's look at the 1 minute. Yeah, it's starting to pop a little bit. Breaking above the Bollinger Bands. We're getting crosses on the RSI. Yeah, RSI's. I mean, on the Bollinger Bands, getting crosses on the moving averages. Now it's looking good. There's my camel pattern. Look, I started trading this camel pattern. See it? It's a leg, couple humps, leg, neck, and then it makes a head. Now the head either spits down or it spits out. You kind of creak a line. It's basically a bull flag. What it is, it's a falling wedge It's a rising wedge breakdown to a falling wedge breakout with a trapped head on it, really is what it is. Now this is going to come back down. Look, Stokes want to curve back down. So where would your entry for sushi is? Well, you'd put a line right here at the last resistance. And you say, you know, we'd like to come back down here. Again, you could have played this on an easy scalp. How? Well, if you look at it, it's a shoulder, head, shoulder, and then you could have played the neck to the headline and just gotten out right there. Simple little scalp, taking whatever it gave you. You know, not pushing it. If you're not greedy, this game will give you a lot of money. If you're greedy and you think you're gonna make like thousands of dollars all the time and you're living in thoughts of grandeur, then you're gonna lose a lot of money all the time. Honestly, dead honest. Like, I'm just being dead honest with you. I have to say this. It's sad, but I'm being dead honest. If you think you're just gonna go willy-nilly and throw money around, and because your buddy did it or someone you know did it, and it's that easy and it's a bull run and anyone can do it, that's just not the case. And even if it was the case, why would you want to do something and not know why you were doing it? You know, wouldn't you want to have more control over what's going on? Anyway, so sushi's starting to move still. Look, protruding up out of this, making a bull flag now. Interesting. I do think it could double top up here, something like this, but we're just in for chop now. Not chop, but we're in for basically all you have to do is do your voodoo now at this point. The 21 day likes to come and touch the price. So 21 day is going to maneuver. Price is going to go sideways. You would hope, you know, you never know. If it doesn't, if it breaks out of here, that's parabolic city. You know, we just had another green line. There's a chance that it does. It wouldn't make sense with the oscillators, but it could happen. Anything is possible. Looks like it does want to break out. To me, though, I feel like it's just going to curve back down into this. I think we're doing this. Not what I think. The charts are conveying the idea that. Then I think we're gonna be at it. We're gonna be gone. Because this makes more sense with the 1 hour. The 1 hour wants to cook. Now you look at the 15 minute. 15 minute is high. So the 15 minute and the 1 minute want to reset. So all you got to do now. This is really, I've actually perfected spot trading in a way as well, and I can teach this to you. So if you want to spot trade, if you want to be in the trade for like 5 to 6 hours, use the 1 hour. If you want to be in the trade for like a day or two, use the 4 hour. If you want to be in the trade for a week, use the daily. Okay, that's kind of it. Now, so right now we want to be in the trade maybe till tonight, till tomorrow morning, something like that. Maybe till 2 a.m., something like that. 12-hour move. So what we're gonna look at is we're gonna look at the 1 hour. Okay, the 1 hour looks great, double bottom. Everything is looking really good right here for sushi. It's even in a good pattern, and I can even see that it's at the bottom of a pattern, and it looks like it wants to break out to the top of the pattern. Okay, just that temporary target. If this is pattern trading from the bottom to the top of the pattern, sushi can go so many ways, man. Explosion! Look at that. It's like 3D. Isn't that crazy? Anyway. Link still pumping. 1327. Looks like it's going to be a hot day for the altcoins, man. Definitely want to get yourself a position at one point in something that we're talking about here. Yeah, I do spot trading and I do futures trading. What is that tool you used? Oh, that's a secret, man. That's something I'm developing. I don't tell anyone about that thing. It's going to show you how to basically do it. No, I'm just joking. It's a projection tool. It basically shows you fibs. These are fib circles. And it also shows you fib lines. It's a Fibonacci block system, basically, you know. Over here on the right side, it's a projection tool. See projection. What about the ghost feed? This is dope, right? And then you can like project. That's pretty cool. Okay. So I like sushi right now. It's hot to chop. 1 hour looks amazing. If you just don't want to be down in the trade at all, looks like it's going to curve back down here on the Stokes. But I mean, that 1 hour is hot. Tells you that it wants more. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. We haven't looked at Bitcoin in a while. What's Bitcoin doing? Weekly candle close tonight. It's going to be a big deal for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin just had a nice little dump and pump. Sort of in a great entry. So these, these just happen like so much during the day, and you just sit here, read a book, and just trade futures, and make a couple $100, nice and easy, like without even like stressing yourself out, like just snatching up the bullish divergence every time. It's like it's I don't know. The bigger the dump, the better the pump. You get excited when you see Bitcoin dumping. It's like, yes, it's my chance to cash in, and then you watch the moving averages. And what's cool is you can use the moving averages to your advantage. Like, you get in right now, and you could get in with a 1%, 0.17% stop loss. Look at that. Like, you buy into the wick, or you buy into there off the confirmed divergence. 1, 2, the second biggest hill you can get. 1, 2, second biggest hill, you snatch it up. We'll put you in on this wick, or maybe on this set, or this wick too. Regardless of it, fine. You want 1%? Fine, risk 1%. But you could risk 0.3 right now, and look, you're not in danger. So, and then as you move, you watch the price. You sit here, and it makes it above the 21. And once the price makes it above the 50-day, see this red line here? You then slide your stop loss up, shave it half, and you use the 21-day moving average. And then as it makes it up here, you swing it to the 50. See, and as it makes it above another one, now you swing it to the 80, the purple line. And at this point, you decide what you're going to do. That would be a nice pump. To me, I would have gotten out. You can also use support and resistance for that. Anyway, that's how you do this. I teach this in a leverage trading course. I'm also going to make it a video and sell it, I think, for about 20, 30. I think it's going to be a $30 sell for the one video, because the video is maybe $100, man, because I think the video is unbelievable. And I think just watching the video, it's going to be like a 30-40 minute video, in-depth leverage trading course, leverage trading boot camp, I call it. And it's, oh my god, it's going to teach you so much of what I'm talking about. If you're still a little, if you don't get it, it's going to teach you so much. So that yeah, so much to say. Look, we're up $57 in the link scalp right now. Do we take it, make $100 during the trade, during the stream? It's up to me. Okay, guys, coming down to the end of the stream. 29 people still watching though. Why should I end this, right? Now, if we can get more likes, if we get to 40 likes, I'll stay on all day long. I'm just actually, you know what? This is the we hit 500 subscribers last night. On Friday night. All right, cute him for my man. He's like, dude, this is Hadouken's time, man. Hadouken, sometimes I know, because you've been here for so long and all these new people coming in. Hadouken, man. I want to talk about Ocean too before we get out of here. Remind me that we want to go over Ocean as a group, okay? This is Hadouken time right now. One day will be your time, whoever you are out there on the stream. He's given so much to my group, man. He's given so much to my group. He's the man. OPQRS. Okay. 1 minute down in the dumps. That's what I like to see. But look what we love. See, that's why I can't rock the Bollinger Bands in general. Turn off the eye. Put the eye back on. So look, we see what we love to see. Right off the bat. Head, shoulder, shoulder, shoulder. Right shoulder coming up. Perfect time to buy right now, honestly. Actually, look, we might actually make another shoulder. That's what the Stokes say, right? And then you can snatch at. Anyway, temporary target. Looks also somewhat like a double bottom, but if we want to take a temporary target, it's like this. Moves up like that. Comes up. Boom. That gets all the way up here to resistance. Okay, that's a beautiful head and shoulder. The deep trough gives you that nice target. So this is just small time frame, Okay, small ball. This is small ball. Okay, now let's really get into it. Can you change the black color of the background into dark blue? It's hard to see. I was just saying how much I like the dark blue. Why is it hard to see? How is it hard to see? Switch your settings to 1080p. Are you on 1080p? Hold on. I mean, I'm going to show you the stream. This is the stream right. How is that hard to see? I'm so confused. Then I'll show myself into infinity. This is crazy because it will go into infinity of me showing the stream over and over again. Anyway, let's take a look. 34 likes, man. We got past 33 likes. That's unbelievable. Pump the likes to 40, man. If we get the likes to 40 likes, man, I'll keep the stream on. I'll give you guys a gem. I still got to show you how to make 200%. You guys have been hanging on that. That's my word. I got to give it to you. I got to give it to you. So check it out. Queued him on the 1 hour. Looking hot. Okay, so we went over the 1 minute. Looks like we're going to get some juice in the next hour or two, right? So we went over the 1 minute. 1 minute looks good. And why do I go over the 1 minute? You say that's ridiculous. This guy has no idea what he's talking about. Mitch Ray says, I don't even look at anything below the 4 hour or the daily. Like, you know, and I love Mitch Ray. I think he's amazing. Probably aspire to be somewhat like Mitch Ray in a way, in my own way though, completely. Like I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying. But the following he has, the reverence people have for him, and like I also think he's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. Anyway, so 50% gains coming out of Qtum. Sitting in this beautiful pennant. You can see how did I get the target? I took the length of the pole, brought it up here. Nice and clean work. All this is nice and clean, right? Now look. MACD's crossing on the 1 hour. Beautiful. Stokes are moving up. Everything looks really nice. Really, really nice. A little bit of divergence because if you took this line like this and this line like this, the RSI wants more. The RSI is a little hungrier than the price. See? They would actually intersect. So to me, that is divergence. That is divergence. So check it out. Stay on. You're hilarious, JV Supreme. It's ridiculous. So check it out. Qtum right now is at the bottom of the pattern. That's a double. This is also a double bottom. So we have somewhat bullish divergence, in my opinion. Most people tell you no, it's not textbook, but in my study, it is. As long as this line can go to infinity and this line could go to infinity, if they can cross, there's divergence there, and it's telling you something. So Qtum at 262, bottom of the pattern. This is really what I teach. Bullish pattern. You're buying very close to the bottom of the pattern. Hadouken, are you just doing this to make me look good? I swear, every time he asks me about a ticker, it makes me look good. Because it's like, there's a lot of plays to be had. Okay, and look, risk 6% to gain 50. And we could even shave that to 5. This is a 10-to-1 risk-reward ratio trade. Huge, 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 huge. I teach this all the time. Looks like you get up to the top of the pattern at the very least. You come back down, you'll be above your price. This is a really key place to buy at the bottom of a pattern. Double bottom, little bit of divergence going on. Stokes are low. Let's look at the 4 hour as well. 4 hour is getting extended on the MACD. Looks like we could come back down. So there's a chance that I have to pull this pattern down a little bit. So I don't want to get overextended. I've done this now. Now, the only reason is I want to see these Stokes come back down on the 4 hour. And I'd also like to see what's going on with the MACD a little more. We're forming a double bottom here on the RSI as well, though. Looks like not much more. Usually, so look at the 200-day. Usually, we're going to come to the 200-day. So I'm going to place that. Looks like we may come back down here to the 200-day moving average. Not positive, somewhere in this range. So I want you guys to watch that closely if you'd like to enter Qtum. And that's going to be your key. You know, somewhere between 255 and this price now at 263. Okay. Yeah, so and if you want to add more, okay, so you're accumulating. Let me show you then. Then just draw your bowls, man. Wow, this thing is an oscillator. It pumps. It pumps a lot. Yeah, so if you see what he just asked, he said I'm accumulating. You know, I just want to buy at the right times. And that's something I teach as well. accumulation trading, you know, which is different than anything else. Accumulation trading isn't day trading. I have a day trading course, accumulation trading course, right? A swing trading course, you know, the leverage trading boot camp. All these things come into play and will really take your training to the next level, in my opinion. So 262, very good chance that we come back down to the bottom of the pattern here. We are holding this support and resistance region that we've made. We also have some support here. We got some support right there. So look, I think we could come back down here. And I still think you can get QDM down at 244, in my opinion. Despite all the bullishness that we've gone over, could make another double bottom in this side before it moves out. Just an idea. We're low on the Stokes in the daily, though. It just says we have a little more downside to go. It could make this double bottom. When it does that, it pulls the price down. That second hump, we come up. That second hump pulls the price down a little bit. And then that should get us down there. So I think you could still get a little cheaper QDM. I don't think you're going to get any cheaper than 240, 238. I think 238 is like going to be the call on that. I think that's going to be the bottom for you. All right, my man. 35 likes, man. We almost got the 40 likes. That's insane. You get the 40 likes, I'll stay on, man. Okay, you guys waited long enough. Now I'm going to teach you how to make 200% locked in for the next 3 months. Okay, it's going to be a process. So you might want to get a notebook and you might want to write this down. But if you want to take your life seriously in crypto, this is something pretty cool to show you. Okay, check it out. Check it out. These instructions are written down inside my Telegram group. Okay? But I'll make them nice and big on the screen for you, because I'm a nice guy like that. Okay? Check it out. Check it out. How to stake base for massive rewards. Go to uniswap.org. Okay? We're going to do it together. So here I am. So here I am on uniswap.org. Okay? Got some base. I'm doing my thing. Now, if you don't have, so here, go to Uniswap. Connect your MetaMask extension. If you do not have it, connect your MetaMask. Download the extension if you do not have it. So here I have a MetaMask, but if you do not have it, just Google MetaMask. This thing's been around for 4 years. I have some old wallets kicking around with some crypto kitties in there or something. I know I do. Hit download, and then you can hit an extension, and it's going to pop an extension right here. I was having issues on my Brave browser on Uniswap, so I've been using Chrome. Maybe other people have figured it out. I'm not sure what it is. I would much prefer using Brave browser, but this is the case at the moment. Now, you're at Uniswap. So you go to uniswap.org. We'll go to like the actual link here. And this is what you see. And you always hit launch app first, okay? Launch app, boom. And look, you have max ETH, I have 0.007 ETH. Then you can select a token. Now this is where it gets complicated, so check it out. Is this something you guys want to see? Are you cool? So check it out, guys. I'm going to show you how to make 200% a year APY. 200%, man. Here you go. All 26 of you guys. Check it out. Okay, so you connect your MetaMask and download the extension if you do not have it. Okay, so we went over that. I showed you where to get it. You Google it, you download it, you create an extension. Okay, then you go to Uniswap. I showed you how to do that. Uniswap.org. You hit the little launch app button in the corner. Okay, now you're in here. Now you need some ETH. Okay, so how do you get ETH? So you have your wallet here. You click on your little fox and you just hit the see copy to clipboard. That's going to be your address where you can send ETH. And then just go to Coinbase or wherever wallet you want, buy some ETH, hit transfer, paste this into the transfer window. And it literally takes me about 5 to 10 seconds to get ETH from my Coinbase into my MetaMask. It's so fast. So, okay, then you go to the official base protocol address, which I've given you. But if you need to know how to find it, you go to CoinGecko, all right? Like so. And then you hit copy. Now you can also go to Etherscan and you can find it, okay? So see this, Explorer, you hit Etherscan. This is also the contract address right here. And then you can verify and you can see, okay, there's a total supply of this much base. There's 7,600 addresses. There's 49 transfers. It's worth 70 cents right now. It's fully diluted market cap at $235 million, right? And so on and so forth. And then you can even see the transactions. And this is how many people are buying it. So this person just bought, this person, people are buying this thing. Look, 1 minute ago, 50 seconds ago. So this thing is getting bought up pretty fast. You can see that it's getting bought really, really fast. People are buying 11 million, 1 million, wow, 1,000, 2,000, 9,000. People are buying these things up, buying them up. They're almost $1. So 837, that's going to be about like $600 worth of base, you know? 11,000, that's going to be about 10K. Someone just spent $10,000 on base. So people are putting their money where their mouth is, making a boatload. Looks like you can actually make yourself a good monthly return on this. And this is why I'm bringing this up. So base. So here you copy the contract address right here. Copy. Okay. I have other videos on this on my channel, but if you're lucky to see this right now, you're getting free value yet again. Okay. So now you go over here and you go select a token and you paste that, what we just copied right in here. And there it finds base and it hits it. Boom. And it shows you how much base you have. Right, and how much base I could buy for the ETH that I have, and then you could swap the base. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna hit swap. Okay, now you hit confirm swap. Now I don't have the money in there, right? But it would have. Let me think if I can just do 0.05. It's probably too much, too small. They probably won't let me do a transaction that small. If I were, it would bring me up here where I could edit the transaction. I have a video on this. Let me show you where it is just in case. Have a video on this. It's called how to Uniswap. Okay, and that video is going to teach you so much right here. How to Uniswap. Come on, guys, give me my video. Right here. How to Uniswap, and this video shows you exactly how to do your gas fees, how to go into Uniswap, how to download MetaMask. It takes you through the entire process. Okay, the entire process. It gets you completely ready to go. Now, once you do that, okay, bear with us. Bear with me here. Now, so you got the address now. I showed you how to paste it into the Uniswap swapper box. That's what I call this, is the swapper box. Paste this into the Uniswap swapper box and swap the ETH. Hit swap. Make sure that you edit the transaction up in the right-hand corner in your MetaMask, right? And to the fastest transaction cost. Make sure you have ETH left in your wallet for the fee. Hit the liquidity tab on Uniswap, okay? So then see this pool, and you hit add liquidity. Now you select your token again, right? Which is base. You have to make sure you use the max amount of base with the max amount of ETH. If I had more ETH, it would let me rock, and I would basically hit supply. The word supply would come up here. Okay, so hit the liquidity tab on Uniswap, put the base in the ETH you need, the same amount of ETH, hit supply again, pay the fee. It was small, $3. Okay, now that you supplied Uniswap with liquidity, okay, you're gonna now go over here to cascade.org. Once you're over at cascade.org, okay, you're going to connect your wallet. Now I did this on Chrome, and that's why it's just not showing up. So let me show you. So if you were to do this on Chrome, connect a wallet, boom, and it shows you. And then what you can do is you hit this max button, right? And then I copy and paste. That's a 0 and another 0. So I only need this section. Paste that in, and look, I'm gonna make $150, 0.94 a month. And it says insufficient LP tokens. Get base LP tokens. Interesting. Interesting. Now I'm gonna have to figure that out too. So now do I also have to get base LP tokens? It says I've already earned 27 base though. Shows this. I'd have to ask my buddy about the insufficient LP tokens. But I went to Cascade and then I actually added liquidity here too. You hit the stake button, add a small fee, and then you stake. Now you can withdraw the stake, but they suggest leave it in for 1 to 2 months. Now, what is base and what is base doing? Let's get into that, okay? Because base is something completely different from most things that you're accustomed to. It's not your average coin, okay? I'd also like to talk about New Cipher. I'd like to discuss that too because it's new and it came out on Coinbase. So base protocol. Now base, let's take a look at the website. Base protocol is a token whose price is pegged to the total market cap of all cryptocurrencies in a ratio of 1 to 1 trillion. Base allows traders to speculate on the entire crypto industry with one token. If the crypto total market cap is 450 bill, base is 45 cents. If the crypto market cap is 800 billion, base is 80 cents. So as we keep growing, base will grow, all right? Synthetic, Elastic, Rebase, and Cascade. Users will be able to buy base at its Uniswap liquidity pool. The base Cascade's rewards users will stake their base in the liquidity pool. The Cascade issues rewards based on how long a user stakes their tokens in the pool. When the more liquidity provided and for longer, the greater share of the pool they receive. Okay, supply expansions and contractions are called rebases. Bases occur when expansion rebase occurs. Total market cap times 0.01 to the 12th power. Total market cap times 0.01 to the 12th power. Expansion creates new supply, decreasing scarcity and driving prices down to its target. Contraction destroys supply, increasing scarcity, driving pricing ice up to its target. So it rebases all the time. So you want to you could also get in on these and basically buy and sell on the rebasements. It's kind of interesting. It's based off a crypto index, one-stop trading instrument which allows holders to speculate on the entire crypto industry. Supply allocation, tokenomics. The base protocol team has put together a 3-page document which details the total token sales stages and total supply breakdown, investing schedules for all allocations. We encourage you to learn more about. And it shows you the speed, strategic, VC private, strategic pre-sale. Apparently the people that got in on this pre-sale are up like 1,000%. Something absolutely insane. So again, I just wanted to put this on my radar today and talk about it. The base protocol, show you how you can stake it on Cascade and get into that. Yeah. Your screen is zoomed in a bit fast. That's definitely someone from London, right? That's in England, like, because in America we don't say that. I'm not saying that's bad. I love it. I think it's cool. I think it's really cool. All right, check it out. Yeah, my hair's back, guys. I shaved my head, but my hair's growing back now. Nice full head of hair. That's what I love about it. Okay. Look at sushi. Damn, man. Did sushi just boom, boom, boom? I want you in my room. Sushi. Wow, Link just exploded. Look at that. Link just went to 350. Wow. Yo, it's a big day for the coins. We're up $80 now in our Link scalp already. Riding that 91. This thing's gonna get hot. This is gonna be a big day. Look at this, man. Dude, they want Link on the 1 minute. Double bottom. Stokes staying up there. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't care. Doesn't care, man. It just doesn't care. Link, it's just hitting the 21-day moving average. Look for it to boom up yet again. Wow, double bottom in a way forming. telling you, man, we made that trade live, up $98. We put $8,600 in the link in front of you guys at 13.20, man. Like, no jokes. Like, no jokes. Like, while I'm all happy-go-lucky over here playing games, let's look at sushi. I'm just in a cool $8,000 trade like it's nothing. All right, sushi 215 about to break out again too. So everything got hot. So let's take a look. It was Bitcoin. Bitcoin pumped and then dumped. Look, let's take a look at it. And I'm bullish on Bitcoin, so you should be bullish on any BTC pair at the moment. Yeah, so Bitcoin had a fat candle. So Bitcoin pumped up 156, came up all the way here to 140, down. Now it's got some big candle action too on the 1 minute. So Bitcoin's doing good. Everything's about to rocket ship right now, man. About to have a big rocket ship going up, in my opinion. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's take a look at the pundits. Make sure we don't miss anything, you know? Want to make sure every crypto lifer is fully informed of the market, what's happening, what's going up, what's going down, all the little nooks and crannies that we can figure out and find out. Okay, check it out. Hot off the news, man. This is the freshest stuff we can find. Bitcoin defies bearish technical indicators as investors hope to bag 20K. Bitcoin embraced on a return trip above 19K today after facing a correction and diving under this key level. As this weekend approached, over the past week, the bulls seemed drained by multiple rejections to fight and sustain above 19.5. And we're not drained, man. It's been all right. The breakout could be imminent. Many in the world of finance are still in shock over the enormous breakout that took Bitcoin from 3,800 in March to its new price levels. Amazing. When will the traders video be out? ETA? I'm going to work on that tonight and throughout the week. We're going to have an entire course given on the Discord. The Discord we are going to charge for the course though, but we'll get into that and we'll start getting into that. But that's happening. And now if you want to learn immediately, I do a one-on-one where I'll basically trade the course, give you the course in real time, and that's going to be $75 an hour till the end of December. It's a Christmas special, end of the year special, and then we're going to be going up to about $150 an hour for tutoring. Maybe $100. We're going to find some nice happy medium there, but it's just taking up a lot of the time, and we need the time to shoot videos and do other things, but I also want to make sure I give people 110%. So we're finding that happy medium between value and price. Right now, $75 is a steal for what you can learn in the 1 hour that I sit with you. I will basically give you so much information, it will blow your mind, But I'll do it in a nice, simple, and concise manner with charts and things that you can refer to again. And I'll give you I'll give you risk management to follow. I'll give you so many tools that are going to help you along your way. I really provide you with value that you yourself can use any given moment after you're with me. Like I don't give you stuff that like a lot of people give you stuff where you have to be like stuck to me at the hip. And that's not the case. The case is to help you go and do your own thing. XRP price is primed for a fresh rally. XRP has faced intense turbulence over the past few weeks, but the altcoin has now entered into consolidation phases just below 60 cents. As we showed you too, man, it looks like it's about to pop. Bitcoin could set up a strong surge above 19.5. That's what I'm thinking too, man. 2 hours ago, Sunday, man, this is the news, man. Bitcoin's price is attempting an upside break of the swings from 19.5 resistance against the US dollar. Bitcoin pair even broke 19,000 support, but it remained well with the bids above 100 simple moving average in the 4 hours. The recent swing low was formed near 18,581. I got in about 18,800. There was a break above 18.8 resistance level. The price moved above the 50% fib retracement level of the downward move from 9,575 to a high of 18,580 swing low. It's now trading nicely above 19,000 resistance, and 100 simple moving average 4 hours is facing strong resistance near the 19,200. So when will the traders video be out? ETA. We'll be on that soon, man. Tonight. I should go do it right now. Crypto in 2021, Bitcoin to ride the same wave of macroeconomic problems. Interest rates are likely to stay low for the foreseeable future. Quantitative easing is important for politicians willing to get any support. And there's a bit too much optimism about coronavirus vaccines. Inflation to be a problem for the smaller economies. What experts say, they predicted that in 2020 would bring low interest rates. They also suggested the year may witness a global recession, which a growing number of economists were forecasting. With the help of the coronavirus pandemic, these two predictions have proven to be true with the decline of already low interest rates and a global recession. How money printers and low interest rates. How money printers and low interest rates. That doesn't make sense. But anyway, everyone who's spoken to estimate the quantitative easing, and in particular low interest rates, will continue. Rates are likely to stay low. Deflation, inflation, and devaluation. The continuation of quantitative easing raises the specter of inflation, although experts think deflation will be more of a problem for much of 2021, given the stagnation global economy. Deflation remains the predominant trend, notably on the back of the paradigm shifts in rapidly advancing technology and demographics. Primary indicators are the price of WTI crude oil and natural gas, both down about 70% since the financial crisis, said Mike McClure. That said, inflation may surface in 2021 and in a particular form as a currency debasement. I expect inflation will eventually resurface, but it's most likely to be currency debasement type. That may take the opposite of what has squashed inflation in the 1980s, high rates and then negative rates in the US following Japan and much of Europe, which may be a stock bear market away, the tree just said. Right? A pivotal movement. The macroeconomic conditions are notably favorable, for Bitcoin has the foundation of a sharp correction and period of disdain, unprecedented quarter QE and global basis in the year following a cut and supply halving, with institutions getting in and entities like PayPal bringing exposure to the masses. I expect Bitcoin to continue advancing in price, and it may be similar to the jump in 2017, which was well over 100%, said Mike McClure. The rest of the crypto market, which is oversupplied, will likely follow Bitcoin, but underperform. Yeah, see, like Bitcoin is going to have more scarcity than a lot of these altcoins. That's why I know people want to 10x their money and do all this awesome stuff. And I know it can happen, and I'm sure it will. Like, because we look at, will Link go to 32 before Bitcoin goes to 40K? I think so. I think there's a high probability of that. You know, we don't know for sure, but there's a high probability, right? But in the long run, there's a chance that Bitcoin really does something you would never believe. Bitcoin stagnates, still up 10% this week. Bitcoin price spike. How much of this is down to its utility? Holding Bitcoin is utility. The crypto asset can still go on a sell for its all-time high. On to sell. Here's why Bitcoin is on the cusp of seeing massive volatility. Bitcoin consolidates as bulls defend 19,000. It's all right, man. Don't worry about it. Link is dropping. Can't worry like that. You just stand in your trades, man. Don't stress it. I'll take a look at it for you, though. That's why you take profits when you're up, or you plan a swing trade and you plan it properly. You know what I'm saying? It's volatility. You got to be looking at it. You make your decision on a larger time frame and you walk away. See what I'm saying? And you walk away. Link up was the play, though. That's going to start making some moves. Whoa, look at that wick, though. They bought it right back up at 325. Very interesting. A lot of volatility on the coins today. Interesting. A lot of volatility on the coins. Now it's double bottoming on the Stokes. That's giving it a nice bottom, man. That's all it did. It just wants to retest support. Wants to retest previous support. Come back down to the moving average. Make its way back up. Here's a really good scalp if you want to do a leverage trade on that. It's looking pretty good. Double bottom. Anyway. Link, man. Link looks really good on the 4-hour. Having a cross and it's about to blast, so 1 hour as well. Wants to curl down a little bit though. A little bit, little titty. A tide bit. Two-centuries-old German bank announced a cryptocurrency fund for 2021. DIAC crypto fund for Bitcoin, Ether, and Stellar. FundView, Hawk Aufhäuser seek introduce a cryptocurrency fund by January 2021 under the stables of its digital investment arm, Hawk and Aufhäuser Innovative Capital. Hawk will partner with Berlin-based fintech company Calpelendo to launch the fund. Interesting. Pizza Hut now accepts Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies in Venezuela. If you didn't know, now you do. It's a big deal. All right, guys. XRP and XLM trying to break out, says Alex Gonzalez. Let's take a look at them. Yeah, I mean, that's what I think should be happening with those puppies. Because people want to get the flare. We should see a pump into the flare network, you know? Yep, we're trying to make that move right now. Look at it. Oh, so we broke out. We're retesting now. That could possibly be a retest buy right now, guys. No lie. Of this trend line. Look at the 30-minute. Yeah, that could be the breakout on a little tiny retest. It's really hard to see. Already occurring right now. These tiny wicks have actual retests inside of them, even though you can't even see it. It's happening on tiny time frames. And you want to just trust the 4 hour then at this point. If you want to swing trade this, you trust the 4 hour and you see what it's giving you. And right now it's got a cross, already extended itself a little bit, and the Stokes are high. This tells me that we're going to come back down to 57 before we break out. So don't get your hopes up too much, man. Look at the Stokes, trust the system, trust the oscillators. 1 minute looks good though. 1 minute says you might get a scalp here. 1 minute says you might get a scalp. All right, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And remember, if you came to my channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Sundays, we do like 10, 11, 12, somewhere. We leap in relax on a Sunday because it's Sunday, all right? It's the 1 day a week that you should be relaxed. But stay tuned for more every single morning at 9:30 a.m. As the market opens. You will see me here live, ready to go. I really appreciate all the support. If you want to become a lifer, please hit the link below and join my Telegram group. It will mean the world to me. There's other links too that help me. I have channel merchandise with the Crypto Lifer logo on them. I love it. It's a great logo. Hit the merch. There's so many different things you could do to help the channel. Channel merch, TradingView referral links. If you like how I build my charts, I use TradingView. If you like how I make my trades, I use 3 commas. 3 commas is really amazing too. Automate your trading with 3 commas here. The Brave browser, you could tip me with the Brave browser and you get paid to actually block the ads or to watch the ads. It pays you in Brave, which is basic attention token. You can buy a Ledger Nano X. I get a referral link from that. You can follow me on Twitter as well. Or you can buy Bitcoin and we both get $10 free. You get a VPN with NORD, although that is not a referral link. And if you want to donate to the channel, we have Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, XRP, and Bitcoin Cash right here. Send the money right there. And I greatly appreciate it. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Have a wonderful day. If you came to my channel, you're already doing the right thing. And remember, let's say it together. 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life. Peace.